Enjoying my day off again. Let me turn this down because I know that's gonna kick in soon. I'm out here because we did a little something extra, and now I'm hoping my Wi-Fi work a little better out here. It's good to see everybody in the house. Just in case I'm in here, how you do it? I'm just Janet Alexis. Uh, hey, couponing with L. I learned so much from. Thank you, Tamara Miller. Hey, KB, Lloyd Williams, Andrew Chaplin, Debbie Thomas, uh, Jean Ann, Shanika Smith, True Truth, Love, and Light. I love your name. Hey, Miss Mama, Daughter, Sister. How we doing, y'all? Carolina Ladybug, Linda Holmes, Southern Belle teacher, nurse, and farmer, Natalie Ferry grandmother, uh, Wendy Whip. Let me back up. Wendy Jones. Okay, somebody named Williams came right over top of you. So I was like, Wendy Williams. Shirley Weems. Rose 5150. Hey, Rose. Good to see you, sis. Patrice Landers. First time chatting, catching me live. What? Much as I go live, I be getting on people's nerves. Donna Pratt. Moore's Family Studio. What's going on? T4T. Uh, T4 Tigress. Okay, I got you. Garden for Twitty. What's up, brother? Brother Led Farmer 73 at work on break. Going to catch it. Hey, that's all right, man. TYR free. What's going on? I'm looking cold. No, I got my. It ain't cold here yet. I got this on because these mosquitoes usually they don't like me. Thank you, Trina Fields Hill. Like me, but that's another reason we're gonna talk about this today. Everything is in outside. Not here. It's not cold here at all. It's just get my gotta calm him out. He was all cockeyed. The mosquitoes, yes. When the mosquitoes like me, I know they out of control. Weems high is only 40. Where do you live in Alaska? Good God. Purchased my candy kit. I'm getting ready to can. I'm gonna be canning the rest of that brisket. I wanna do tonight. But I wanted to record it, but I kind of wanted to go live with it. But I don't know. I'm gonna see how it goes. Oh, Shirley Williams in Ohio. Ooh, you know that's where I'm from. So yeah, okay. I always forget about that. Hey, Pit Stop Kitchen. I'm here today. I'm gonna get right into it because I don't want to keep y'all alone for 3 days. I'm gonna get right into it. Um, the title of this one is having help in the garden. I've talked about this before. If a mosquito get me, I'm gonna have to come back out of this because I am hot. Uh, if having help in who else got help in their garden? Number one, are you gardening? And if you thank you, Shaquira Branch, thank you so much. Anybody out here gardening? Because it's a lot of people I understand that just watch me for entertainment purposes. I guess we all do that, here and there. But do you have help? Husband and I garden together. That is a blessing. Gardening, but no help. Lori Lewis, no help here, Southern Belle. My husband thinks I'm crazy. I get a lot of that. Carolina Ladybug, yes, gardening because you. Thank you so much, Carolina. Rose 5150, no help here. Natty Ferry grandmother says my husband helps me. That's such a blessing, such a blessing. Homesteader chick, not really. Husband is a truck driver. Totally understand. Thank you so much. I love you for your banana trees. Thank you so much. You see them back there. Oh, they are all wrapped around my island, all over the place. There's some over there too, way out by the chicken coop. I got tons of bananas, and it's time for me to take them for a ride. Chef Baby 80 says my daughter helps me. My husband helped build the garden, but I do everything else. As long as you got any kind of help is a help. No physical help, but my family saves me kitchen compost. That's help. When I say help, I'm not talking about literally going out there and just literally busting their tailbone with you. They can help in all kind of ways. They can help financially. They can help by doing something else in the house that you're supposed to be doing. Farm First Family said, not at all. Something else in the house that you're supposed to be doing, but they're taking over that so you can go out here and do the garden. After work all the time is in the garden by myself. Kenneth Sellers. I got it. I'm going to say, hey, Gigi's Natural Homestead, good to see you. Said, trying to get the teenagers out here to help. Thank you, Gene D. I appreciate you. I really do. Um, with, with this whole thing and all these comments you guys just let me know, it's just so many things to touch on just in that part alone. Um, Number one, people are helping you in different ways. It's just not the kind of help that you think is help. You know, the heavy lifting, just bringing the soil to the garden. Number two, it could be financially when somebody gives you, you know, a super chat or money, or it could be a discount, a coupon. One of the other things is, of course, the one we all know about is, thank you, Joshua. Thank you so much. Say, my hubby thinks I'm crazy too, but he will participate when I insist. Still trying to take over more than, well, you know what? Once you start bringing in stuff like this, trust me, I've heard this 1,000 times. Once you start bringing in stuff like this, he'll be out there. I've listened to literally. I've been doing this for years. Y'all know that. I've listened to hundreds of husbands and wives. Hey, Eco Neighbor, what's up, bro? Husbands and wives. Maybe the husband didn't help or the wife didn't help, one way or the other. Hey, Miss Craft, how you doing I said this morning. But once you start bringing this stuff to the dinner table and saving him money or saving her money, or the whole thing of just going to the store all together, um, they start kicking in. Once you start saving that, they start thinking maybe this is a little more important than I put it up. And next thing I know, I got husbands and wives both together and whole families in the garden. If you go on the Facebook page, our Facebook page, you'll see and you'll hear those same testimonies. That my husband wasn't interested. Then I brought in these squash. I brought in these eggplants. I brought in this tomato. Next thing you know, husband out there, first minute, you know, I dig the hole for you. Next thing you know, I'll pull the weeds for you. Next thing you know, he got his knees in that dirt right along next to his wife, or vice versa, the wife right along with her husband. So this ain't a, there you go. Thank you, Miss Tasha Mack. The hubby helps, but I help him in the yard. He helps me in the garden. Thanks go to all the help. Thank you. And I'm sorry, you guys. And this goes out to everybody that keep, before I get into it, they keep saying, hey, go get the new mesh from this company. Go get the new Wi-Fi mesh from that company. Get the Wi-Fi mesh from this company, that company. I've said this, and I don't know how many hundreds of people have said that to me. No problem. I understand. I get it. Wi-Fi sucks everywhere. I do have the mesh. And we just recently, we're trying a new one. Again, no matter how much money you pay, they suck. They don't go out into your yard unless you have something set up out into your yard somewhere. And I'm not going that far. Okay. So those Wi-Fi mesh systems suck. I don't care which one you get. Works great inside the house, but it doesn't work so great that is worth spending 2, 3, 4, 5, and up hundreds of dollars on. I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? And I mean that. We've tried several of them. They freaking suck. Yes, they're very disappointing. All that Wi-Fi bullshit, all these towers around everywhere, they should have a better connection, a better signal for how much we pay for these phones and the service. Everywhere. This is everywhere USA. So this ain't just my area. It's not just yours. All of us deal with this. So everybody start freaking out about the Wi-Fi. And I'd be like, you don't get it by now? When I'm watching somebody's video and they Wi-Fi blinkering, I just sit in there for the long haul and wait for the next if they pop back on. It's nothing you can do. This is just part of the game we in. Anyway, before I go on, somebody just asked me what kind of fruit tree is this behind me. This is my gyro fuyu persimmon. Um, this is Rasputia for everybody that's new. Let me see. Okay. So yeah, thank you, mama, daughter, sister. Yeah. So it is what it is. Now, I'm gonna get into it because I said I ain't gonna be on here long in a minute. Mama, daughter, sister, stop laughing. Really? Really? Even when I'm trying to be serious. Mama, daughter, sister, aim for the head. Aim for the head, baby. I got time for that. Everyday life and oaths. Huh? Hey, here in Harvest Grow Lights. How you doing, my friend? Yes, it's a persimmon. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna pop one off for you because this is a whole nother video. I'm gonna have to take these off because the squirrels literally took 50% of them already. And if I don't take them right now, the squirrels they're gonna tear them up. So you see how huge they are. These are freaking delicious. I'm gonna put this in my pocket because this is a video, and the other video I'm gonna show you what. Oh, I left it in the house. Oh no, I did. This is from the other video that I just got through with and about to release. The fruit is coming off, y'all. The fruit is coming off. So I'm gonna put this stuff down here for a second. How do I care for a peach tree inside? Inside? Why would you want a peach tree inside the house? I don't want it to die. No, peach trees go outside, Rayel. Peach trees go outside. They don't have to come in even when it gets cold. And you need to check your area about that too. It should be okay unless your conditions are super extreme. So you shouldn't be having to care for a peach tree indoors at all. Hello, everyone from Baltimore. How you doing, Rosalind? I'm gonna get back. I'm gonna stay on track here. It, it's not quite harvest time, but I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to harvest because I don't want the animals getting them. That's what I was talking about earlier with the animals out of control, the mosquitoes, the squirrels, the beavers, the freaking womp rats. I don't have no sweet potatoes. No sweet potatoes. Because of them damn womp rats. They come up on land and they dig them up and take them back in they beaver den and they all share them like gangsters. Anyway, help in the garden, you family. Help in the garden. Something happened to me yesterday and I wanted to share. Hey, Alex Manchester. Um, I'm a try. I'm not gonna flip the screen, but as you can see, y'all see that ladder right there, and it's a orange ladder right there. But you see that ladder right there? That's right next to a chicken coop, to the chicken coop, the whole chicken run. Here, yeah, the beavers are gangsters. Here's the deal. I'm gonna make this quick and then I'm gonna let y'all holler at me, okay? Having help in the garden, even if you have to go out in your garden and tell your family member or anybody in the house, if ain't nobody else in the house, you need to be leaving a little sticky note or something on the damn cookie jar or the refrigerator or something to tell people where you are. And that's for everything in life. But when you go out in this garden, you need to tell people stuff because I don't care how big or small your yard is. Hey, Beauty in the Garden. Good to see you, little mama. I don't care how big or small your garden is, people need to know where you are because I got a lot of people talking about I'm buying some land. I got a lot of emails and y'all know the people that email me, you probably in here right now. Hey, Darius Doss. A lot of the people say, um, we just bought land. We just bought 10 acres. We just bought 15 acres and on. But here's the deal. If if you going out on that land, and especially for my people that ain't never really had no land or never really did no real gardening and don't quite know what's in front of them, I want you to understand something. Watch your tailbone. Let people know where you are because anything can happen to you out in that garden. How you doing, Sophie B? Anything can happen to you out in that garden. I was up on this ladder yesterday calling myself about to put a security light up for the chickens. So when we go close the coop at night, we don't gotta be holding flashlights and everything else. My dumb ass, let me watch my mouth. I gets my big self up on there, and I told y'all years ago I don't do ladders. I don't like them. I'm too heavy to fall. You know what I'm saying? When you fall, nothing good is gonna happen once you over a certain weight limit. Period. Let's keep it real. Once you over a certain weight limit, when you fall, it's gonna do two things. It's gonna look funny, and it's gonna hurt. You can't You can't hate on people when they laugh, man. That looks bizarre. When you a certain size and you fall, you're gonna look funny even if you get hurt bad. Right, and a certain age. Thank you, Eco Neighbor. And a certain age. No, once you get to a certain age, it's now then it gets a little sad. You know, you should be ashamed of yourself for laughing. Yeah, so I fell off that ladder yesterday. And to me, wasn't nothing funny about it. But I'm sure I'm gonna be on Instagram somewhere. Somebody done recorded that, and I'm gonna be on a meme somewhere. Okay, in slow motion, rewind, slow motion, rewind. Okay, so right, fresh and sassy. Keep a two-way radio with you. Something you need. Your cell phone. I went out there with no cell phone or nothing. Yeah, I'm fine, but that goes into another segue of thank God. Thank God. I'm hurt. I'm hurt. I'm really hurt. But it could have been way worse. So I'm hurt, but at the same time, you always got to think of the certain things, even when the horrible stuff, even in death, somebody passed. It's something good comes out of all bad things, and people don't look at it that way. I do. One of those things is if I wouldn't have hurried up and tried to turn my body while I'm in mid-air, I needed a cape on. God, I was falling, felt like I was falling for days. If I wouldn't have hurried up and turned, I would have fell on my back. I fell on the railing of the top of the fence, and I hit under my rib cage right here. Two things. If I wouldn't have hurried up and turned because I was falling this way, I'd have broke my freaking back. Two, I was just lucky enough to hurry up and try to turn because I was going to try to grab the fence and go down. Landed on my side. Three, glad I haven't lost all my weight yet because the fat saved me. Okay, let's keep it real. So everything bad ain't as bad as you think it is. You know, I'm sitting here on my weight loss journey and I ain't to the point I want to be yet. But at the same time, if I was, that fat wouldn't have saved my ribs. I would have had some broken freaking ribs. You looking at 250 pounds on the top of a railing coming off of a ladder. Okay? At maximum velocity. At maximum velocity. Yeah, I'm telling on myself, baby. And who was there to save me? Come on over here and show them who to save me. I'm out there crumbled up like wet newspaper. My baby saved me.
Hey, y'all.
My baby. You saved me.
I tried.
My baby saved me. Your hair on me. Go pull up a chair. Yeah, they ready, baby. They ready.
I need a treat.
Yeah, you need a treat. Pull up a chair. You might want a jacket too. I know yeah, I know the Skittles love your meat. It ain't cold. It's cold as for suckers. Okay, so she coming back, everybody. I just wanted to tell y'all, have help. Let somebody know. Just so lucky, you know, I told her, baby, I'm on my way out now in the garden, and I'm about to put this light up. You know what she told me? Don't go out there messing with that right now. I did it straight. I came home from work and went straight out there. I was already exhausted. I put the video up about the cat. I had a long day. I was exhausted and called myself going up a ladder. Don't be out in this garden either when you exhausted. Hey, gardener from Toledo. She said, Toledo, she know it ain't cold like that. You know what? When you move down south, your blood thins out, game nerd. Your blood thins out. You do get a little chilly. Things change once you move down here for few years. But lucky she was there because she got me up and out of there. And of course, me being stubborn, I was a nurse, so I know what a broken rib look and feel like. So nothing was broke. I'm bruised. I'm hurt. My pride is crumbled up. But I told her, I want to talk to my people and let them know, man, don't be just leaving out here because y'all seen her video with the snake. I don't know if she released that video yet. If she haven't, y'all about to see it. Uh, okay. Bye, Yo-Yo. I already got Yo-Yo. Bye. So, again, come out in the garden with a little bit of sense. If you tired, let it wait. I know we going hard and we trying hard, but uh Mary J Creation. It's on Lady Led's channel. If you go over to Lady Led's channel, she does the whole greenhouse. She even sets it up and tell you where she got it from. So check her out, okay? Yeah, I'm okay, y'all. I wouldn't even be making this video if I wasn't right now. Yes, this is a persimmon, Marquise. All you want. Whiskey. All you want. What movie is that from? But yeah, I got a bunch of persimmon trees on my land. And this is one, and they're edible right now. You don't have to wait. So again, all your bad stuff ain't as bad as you think it is. I'm trying to lose weight, but if I was at my weight goal, um, I would have broke my ribs. You know what I'm saying? Luckily, I had a little extra meat on these ribs. I'd have seasoned them up real good on that post. Number one. Number two, if I would have twist, I'd have broke my back. So I'm hurt. I'm hurt pretty good. But at the same time, it could have been a lot worse. Have you some help out in that garden. Either they helping you side by side or let them know where you at. Something. Okay, because a lot of people going out and getting that doggone land and don't know what they're doing. And I've talked to a lot of people that go out and buy all that land. And you know what they do very soon? They sell it because they don't know what the hell they are doing. I talked about this years ago. Hey, Yolanda, how you doing? I talked about this years ago, and I got a lot of crap about it, and I don't mind because what I'm saying is because of something I know, not something I read in a book for about 10 minutes and came out with some garbage. I know for a fact, having land, you can't almost have another job. And you know what? If you got a lot of land, somebody owned that farm. Unless you own it free and clear, somebody on that land is working a full-time job. I'm telling you, because the thought of working land is in all of our minds. It's a dream of all of ours, right? But at the same time, there's fake dreamers and there's realistic dreamers. The fake dreams is I'm gonna go out there and work all this stuff with my bare hands, like them stories you done heard on TV and in little books and movies. Don't exist no more. Number one, you got equipment to buy. You got land to work. Your job is never over. So you always have to be out there doing your part, working your land, and then equipment breaks down. You have to pay for that equipment to get fixed. And if you're not mechanically inclined and you don't know how to do it, come on over here, baby. Get your tail.
That one right there.
Go on, get it, baby. Which one you got? You would get the big, already ripe, delicious one.
Yeah.
Make him twist and shout. One knife. That chair sounded terrible.
It sure did.
Smith and Wesson Day.
I gotta check for bugs first.
Oh, do your thing. Do your business.
Hey, y'all.
My baby came out here. She saved me.
He hard-headed.
She told me stay in
Hey,
the house.
Valerie.
She was like, stay in the house. You ain't even
Yeah,
go out there.
congratulations, our Okie. She about to get the Aries kit box.
Who? What?
The Sage Marie's Coffee
Oh,
and Tea Aries
oh,
kit box.
congratulations. You was the winner.
Yes, our Okie was.
Okay. Okay. Congratulations, Aoki.
Yes, that's
That's
gonna be
right, Tanya
bomb.
Logan. Don't grow grass, grow food. Unless the kind of grass we talking about. Never mind. Never mind that. Forget what we
Hey,
talking about.
y'all.
Bring you in here, baby.
Hey, Eco Neighbor. Hey,
This,
Turf Therapy.
what's up, Turf? Sorry, stop. Sorry, typing too fast. That's okay. Cause now I said what I had to say. Just basically in a nutshell, be careful out there, family, because this gardening is not a joke,
Hard-headed.
especially when you hard headed and stubborn.
Extra hard-headed.
And on top of that, help. The other part of the help was this. You know, some of us ain't gonna say all of us, but some of us are getting. Hey, Stephen Lewis, how
Oh,
you doing?
thank you. Hey, Miss Mama, daughter, sister.
What's she talking
I
about?
flat ironed
Oh, you
it.
talking about my hair, girl? I know,
I
girl.
flat ironed it,
I
and
tightened it up.
it's only got so much time before it poof back out. So yeah, y'all better enjoy it while y'all can. You smelling my
It smell
hair?
delicious.
You smell
So,
my hair.
the other part is you made me lose my train of thought.
Good. Out here venting or
No, the
whatever.
other
Who
part,
knows
it's
what?
not venting.
Did you tell on yourself all the way?
Yes. No,
Okay.
not all the way. We
Oh,
ain't
okay.
got
Well,
there
I
yet.
won't
The other part of the
blow
help
the
is this.
rest.
Some of us are getting up in age. Some of us. Not all of
Not
them.
you.
Not me. I dyed my beard this color with just for men dye. For anyway, some of us getting up in age and we do need extra help and some things that we need to stop.
What you do
You
with that
ready?
knife? I just want to scrape that out of there.
Don't get your scrape on, girl. Wish I could still do this cool like when I was young.
Really?
Here's the other thing. Sometimes you do have to go in your pocket and spend a little extra money for some help. Meaning, if you may have to hire some nephews and some nieces to come and help you put some stuff
Or
in.
just some people that actually do it for a living. Just
I don't like strangers on my land. That's why I don't do it. I don't like strangers on my land because I used to be one of them strangers on people's land. Remember back in the day, I used to waterproof houses. Oh, that's before we met. But I was a kid. I used to work construction. I used to waterproof houses. And you young, you stupid.
well, read the reviews first. I didn't say just hire somebody
Reviews don't
random.
got nothing to do with the dude they hired yesterday. You know what I'm saying?
Ew.
And they
Ah,
the only thing,
just let the ants out.
babe, just knock it on the ground.
Babe, they coming from inside this
No, they
hole.
ain't, man. They coming
Okay.
from under the leaf, brother.
Listen, I just opened it up.
Well, get the cute one. Got to go on with all that.
Look, they coming out still.
Man, they suckers. They sugar ants.
They live in there.
They live. You know where they about to live? In the upper room. Let me get this other knife. Don't worry about no ants. This thing's so delicious
Okay.
that it's worth. Look, mash them. They just add protein to the
I mean,
sweetness.
it's a whole hole right there where they live.
Watch this. Watch this. It's about to be a whole nother hole where they ain't living at. Like this. Look. Boom. Nothing is in there. Magic trick. Lead Farmer 73 style. Straight out of Compton.
What is that?
That baby, that's where the
Oh,
thing.
okay.
See,
All right.
she don't never.
Back.
She don't.
Here you go. Thanks.
Baby, if you wanted your man to cut the dang on thing out, say, baby, can you cut this out for me? It's ants. Instead of just. And then you give me the busted one back.
You picked it.
They're done. You gonna cut the whole, give me the piece you cut. You gonna cut the whole thing off, man. Ain't gonna be nothing left but juice. Without talking about get help in the garden, be very particular. Be very particular with your help. I was just talking about that, wasn't I? Be very particular with who you get to help you. Cause some of the help can, sometimes the help can be more work than help. See that? Just let your man help you instead of acting like uh Wonder Woman.
Shush.
That's what I do, baby. So That's part of the help. You might want to hire somebody. And the other thing, you might want to start implementing things in your garden that does help you. A tiller, if you still want to do tilling. Instead of swinging a hammer all day or swinging an axe, buy a chainsaw and an electric nailer or a pneumatic nailer. It's stuff that you,
Oh, thank you, Daryl X.
and what is that?
I'm the sweetest person. I don't know where it went. It went away. Oh, I'm the sweetest, most wonderful person. Thank you so much. Oh, Darth X. I'm sorry. Thank you.
Scroll down on that one. No. Here's another thing. If you're watering your whole garden, your garden is the size of mine, and trust me, y'all don't have no idea how big this is and how much stuff we got. Buy a freaking sprinkler system. Yes, yes, it costs some money. Buy a sprinkler system, drip irrigation system. Hook your drip irrigation system to it. Hook your sprinkler system up and have it on a timer. So you, listen, one thing I don't have to worry about is watering nothing. I don't care whether you got your rain barrel hooked on a timer and you got a little pump that goes in it, because I got a big pump I told you already, and I also got a small pump, and that's for going in my rain barrels, and that's for going out in Washiokushi Creek and just hand watering a few things. But for the most part, somebody said we look so healthy. I don't feel healthy with these ribs. I hit them, season them good. I season them ribs good. So, um, just be ready to invest in your garden. It's a lot of people out there, Nate, saying you shouldn't be spending no money. Some stuff you don't got to spend money on. Some stuff you do. What was that? Oh, Washiokushi Creek. That's right. You look. Nope, it's not WHA. It's WAWACH. It's an old Native American river. I don't know what the natives was trying to tell us. Somebody, that TP was stinking. That little squaw need to go wash up. So if they always had to tell that squaw to go down in that creek and wash up, they named it after her.
Stacy, try not
Her
to get
name,
blocked now.
I'm sorry,
Saying
my
you
ribs
pretty,
hurt.
however.
My ribs hurt. They're probably running with soap. Running with,
Really?
that was her name. Running with lather or something. You go back down to creek, you wash again. You hit hot spot. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm off these pain pills. So what was that? A little ibuprofen, a little aspirin. So anyway, go out in the garden with some friends and get things to help you in the garden. How are you going to water it? How are you going to feed it? How are you going to do all the work? You need help in one way or another, financially.
And just let people know what you're doing, like, so they can
That's
be on
good.
alert at the very least, not have to drop everything on the floor, running outside. Like, what is this noise?
It's me on the ground.
I mean, I would have held it. I mean, I could have helped.
Ah, man, you wasn't on.
I could have helped.
So I messed up. I was irresponsible and I got jacked up. But thank God Almighty, I'm hurt.
Man, you working these angels overtime. They gonna be charging us. What
My,
you ain't paying people, random people, you gonna be paying the angels.
I don't want to pay him yet.
You better quit.
Okay, I ain't ready to pay up yet. All right, bring him upstairs. He got a debt. You see where
Working these angels harder than they need. They already working hard. It's 2020.
you?
Stop it.
I know.
What is you doing?
You see what happened to that last guy with that gambling debt with that doggone brisket. he paying his debt to society. So before I go, I just wanted to be safe. Be careful. Any question? You back there looking like Pocahontas, Donald, one of them natives. Washio Coochie Creek. Okay, I'm gonna answer a few questions, then I'm gonna get out of here.
Somebody said thunderclap. No,
Oh,
thunder slap. I'm a
thunder
thunder
slap.
slap you.
I think she was about to thunder slap me last night.
I sure was.
If honestly, when I do stuff and get hurt, cause I get hurt a lot.
He was
She was mad. She was more mad than
this close. He was this close.
she was more mad than sad. Lady Led, did you tell him don't do it? Of
I didn't know
course.
what he was doing.
You can't tell her everything.
Listen, I did not know. I heard him say something about I'm gonna go out here and put this light up. I didn't know he meant like right now. And I'm like, surely he not gonna get on that and not say nothing and have me like help.
I still have my uniform on, them
So
slippery
I
ass
just
shoes.
was like, oh, okay.
Them shoes ain't got no tread on them either. No tread.
I had to run outside. I had on flip flops.
And pajamas.
Of course, well, yeah.
And I know good and well I was supposed to have these shoes rubber rotated.
And
because
think about this.
they balled under the
I
bottom.
don't know how long it took you to fall, but how long did it take me to come outside?
I don't know. But it felt like I was falling for hours. Because I had time. You ever fail and had time to damn think about it? Think about this was dumb.
How do you have
I
time?
was thinking on the way down. I'm telling you.
So was you thinking she about to come out here and hurt me?
I was thinking that she ain't gonna be happy with this. I was thinking I shouldn't have wore these shoes. Was thinking I should have did this tomorrow on my day off. I thought about a lot of stuff on the way down. You ever hear people say, when I was dying, I thought about my family and I thought about back in my childhood when I had that little red flyer wagon. You ever hear people tell them stories? Every time you get close to death, it's not as instant as you think. You got time to think about stuff. You know, I had time to think. Joy, Davita, you ain't gotta put no questions in all caps.
Well, you didn't see them, so they want you
Well,
to
that
see
ain't
'em.
gonna help me neither. I'm blind. There you go. Thanks, honey. All right, Davita, you ain't gotta put no questions in all caps. I just can't see while I'm running my mouth. Say it was always that way. It seemed like minutes, but it said yes. It don't seem like it was minutes. It seemed like it was hours. Davita Brown, check the back of the leaves. Might be caterpillars. Look up neem oil sprays. New Orleans Gardener also makes a spray. Yes, Miss New Orleans Gardener makes a citrus spray that will help you with your bug problem.
I don't know how to close this thing.
Let's say pimp down, pimp in distress. What what is the best irrigation system to purchase? Okay, Sharon Perez, I'm gonna say this. Okay, stick with me. The best irrigation system to purchase is called Gators. The pump is what you need to purchase. Now, I don't care what size yard you got or land. It's called Gators. It's blue and it got a big crocodile on the side. Because the pump is so powerful and they guarantee you for life. You're gonna pay extra money for them. I promise you, the pump is expensive. I'm not gonna play games with that. The pump is expensive. But my pump broke because it froze and it cracked, and all I did was go and just have it replaced for free. Because of my negligence too. It was my negligence why it did that. Number one. Let me see. Hello, what is the name of the nursery you recommended on your previous video? It's called Ison's, ISONS Nursery. Ison's Nursery is where I get a lot of my stuff from.
Oh, was she talking about the local one?
Oh, the local nursery is Seven Oaks Nursery. Local here in Columbia, South Carolina is Seven Oaks Nursery. Should I purchase the heater as well? A heater. A heater for your system? I don't see why. Um, I've never heard of that either. Do you use Comfrey on your fruit trees? No. And you know what? I am literally going to release another video tonight or first thing in the morning to show you exactly how I feed my trees. Nobody's going to believe it. Everybody keep waiting for some miracle, uh, weird ass special feeding. Man, when you see what I feed all my trees, look, when you see what I feed my trees, you're not going to believe me unless you do it yourself. I can't persuade you. You're going to have to try it yourself and you'll see.
Everything.
Right. Everything. You're going to see exactly what I do. I'm going to release, listen, y'all, when I get done with this video, I'm going to release my feeding video. And it's simple, and I ain't doing a whole bunch of talking because there's nothing to talk about. There's nothing for me to explain. Chicken poop, but I'm going to show you what else. Usually, the chicken poop, I do that maybe once. I do it every blue moon. But you will see exactly what I feed all my trees all the time, almost every day. You're gonna see. You ain't gonna believe it. Nobody ever believes it until they try it themselves. I know this mug good, ain't it?
Yeah.
You want some more?
No, I'm good. That one was huge. I'm actually full. I'm thinking about.
Banana water is one of them. But I only use banana water when I got leaves off my banana trees. I got a video of that coming again too. Because I'm shaving all the leaves off all my banana trees around my land. And I'm making banana water. But that's not all I use. Everything I use, most of the stuff I use is in your house. You 9 times 10 ain't got chickens in your yard. You 9 times out of 10 ain't got bananas everywhere for you to just go pick off 20 leaves to go make banana water. I'm gonna show you exactly what I do most of the time, and I've been showing everybody for over 11 years on YouTube exactly what I do. You won't believe it. You're gonna be like, really? You'll see. I know people don't want to believe it. They don't got to either. They sure be emailing me or what I do. It's no secret. A little bit, yeah, I pee every blue moon, but that's here and there, not little urine, not mine urine. Little here, little there, but that's not my main. No, that's crazy. Just to sit there and be pissing on trees, that's crazy right there. You go to jail for that, okay? I'm just saying.
Accepting. Where is that place where they got?
That's a third world country. I'm talking about.
No, it's not.
Guess what?
They got them in like the planters around the city. So
Yeah,
for like people to use,
mm,
they want them to use those
I
instead of
know.
peeing in the
I'm not going
planters.
there. I'm gonna pee on my stuff right here. And which one of these suckers gonna call the cops? Okay? You will go to prison with some. I'm too pretty. I'm too pretty for jail. And then think about this: you go to jail, and then they ask you what you in for. Man, I was pissing on a tree. You can't make that sound hardcore enough not to end up being somebody's boyfriend. You can't fight off 10 dudes, man. I don't care if you Jackie Chan or Bruce Lee.
I'm gonna go check on this
Go check on the baby.
food.
You can't fight off 10 mugs. They ain't got nothing else to do but rape people. That's what they do for a living. You can't fight off 10 of them. That's not in my best interest. Okay? So, I don't want to go to jail. And look, somebody always say, oh, your skin looks so healthy. That's what they say in jail, too. Your skin is soft and supple, like a lady. I don't need that. My hair is soft, too. I don't need that. So, let me see. Fresh and sassy, can I graft from my blueberry bush to my lemon tree? No. It gotta be blueberry on blueberry, lemon on lemon, lime on lime. Well, lemon, citrus on citrus, pear on pear, apple on apple. I see a lot of that online where they selling fruit mixes of weird stuff that do not exist. Banana and lime and stuff like that. Banana and kiwi. That's the biggest, juiciest lie ever. Any questions before I go? I'm gonna answer some. Okay, here we go. Amy Antonique, how do I prep my fruit trees for winter so they don't die? Zone 7B. It depends on what fruit trees you have. If you have citrus, you want to cover your citrus. If you have pears, apples, peaches, plums, they lose their leaves and they go to sleep for the winter. You do not have to worry about them. Pecans, um, persimmons, they all go to sleep for the winter. You do not have to hide them from no kind of cold. But citrus is a tropical fruit. You might want to cover your citrus up if you put them in the ground in 7B, 7B. You ain't too far from me. 7B, cover it up. Or bring your citrus in the house until it's at a good size. Any more questions? This is so freaking good. I am gonna harvest these. Marshall Stevens, you should have won in the comedy. Tough business. You know what? Comedians, comedians don't get the props they deserve. It ain't that I would have never done that. It's just, you know, when you like having, I just like having a good time. Comedy is a job, just like anything else. And I never want to take that away from certain people because it's certain jobs people call themselves and be like, you are not that. You know, listen, I know all about electricity. I know all about carpentry, but I'm not a carpenter. I'm not an electrician. So I don't call myself one because to me, that takes credit away from people that worked hard to go educate themselves and learn from it, learn about it, and specialize in it. So I'm not a comedian. I'm a cut up. What I am, I'm a cut up. Now I'm gonna see. Let's see what's in this Meyer lemon. That's what we gonna do right now while we playing. Oh, I must have went down. Internet must have conked out. Let me see what's going on here. Yep, internet conked out. Oh no, internet is up. So no more questions. Oh, I got one. My soil is sandy. From Tia Sumter say my soil is sandy. Can I still plant my banana tree as long as I bury it with fertilizer and keep feeding it? Yes. I got bananas out here. I really want to move this camera so y'all can really get a good look. I'm gonna try. Just let's kind of hold on, okay? We're gonna try to keep up with the Wi-Fi because I want y'all to see this. I'm gonna move real slow so you can see the bananas back there. Okay. Trying to keep the Wi-Fi from busting up. Her chairs sound terrible. Okay, can y'all see the bananas back there? Down off of Washio Coochie Creek? Okay, yeah, y'all can see. Good. Let me see. Listen, those banana trees is out on pure sand and silt. Pure. There is almost like no real soil there. And all they sitting in is sand. And I haven't fed none of these bananas all year. None of them. None. So you should be fine. Okay, let me see. So many people's messages being deleted today. That's okay. Um, they just get bored, just like anybody else, really. Let me see. What's the name of the creek? Washio Coochie Creek. Washio Coochie Creek. How can I protect it from coastal winter? I have small bananas. How can I protect them from a coastal Carolina winter? If you were in Carolina with me, oh, you in coastal Carolina. You shouldn't have no problem with a banana tree in like Myrtle Beach or something like that. Not at all. Not at all. As a matter of fact, your banana trees are going to do even better than mine because if you're in coastal Carolina, I am like an hour away from you inland. So you're going to be excellent because you can grow all kind of stuff like a bird of paradise, which I wish I could grow here. You can grow bird of paradise and everything down there over that way. Hey, Jacqueline Sanford says my peaches didn't do right. They have rot. Have brown rot. You probably dealing with too much humidity or something is going on. I would need to know a little bit more about your peaches, okay? Your peaches, did they turn brown? Okay, let me see some more. Let me see. Stormy, have people glad to be here. Wendy, hey, Stormy One ND, how you doing? Darius Dawes, how you doing? Say my persimmon are orange, but they taste like chalk. How long should I wait to harvest? Listen, I can't tell you that because I'm gonna be honest with you. I ate one. The reason why my fruit are still on this tree right now is because I ate one the other day. Oh, wait a minute. You said they taste like chalk. What kind of fruit, what kind of persimmon tree do you have? Before I answer that. Because if they taste like chalk, cream of the crop, you have a astringent variety. What variety do you have? Hey, Stormy One Day, and it's good for you to be here with me. 9 times out of 10, did it pucker your mouth up and feel like it dried you out like chalk would do? You have an astringent variety, I bet. Jacqueline Sanford said, turn brown right before they were ready. Climate, yeah, you got brown rot. A lot of humidity and everything ate them up. Thank you. If my bananas grow, I'll plant a bird of paradise. Okay. Yep, I knew it. I'm between Myrtle Beach and Murrells. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Hey, Clausen's World, how you doing today? It's good to see you in the house. Said my fig trees lost its leaves, and if let me see. Erica Jones said my fig tree lost its leaves. Is this a problem? I'm in 8A. I'm in 8A too. And let me tell you something. With figs, I'm gonna answer this real quick, y'all. With figs, that is that's typical. When you plant your fig tree, it's going to drop all the leaves. If you move your fig tree, it's going to drop all the leaves. They will come back. And oh Lord, I wish I could show you because do y'all remember my biggest, tallest LSU Gold Fig Tree? It used to be, I'm going to swing this camera. I hope this don't mess nothing up. I'm going to move slow. It used to be right here next to this pecan tree right here. It used to be right there, right next to that. And I dug it up and moved it. Okay? And I moved it over there by my beehive. I'm going to zoom in for you. I know this suck, y'all, but I'm just trying to make a good point. That tall thing right there, this bald head and naked, see it? Right this? That's my giant LSU Gold Fig Tree that I did the cuts on the side to make it start branching out and everything. I moved it over there. I'm gonna zoom this back out. So you will lose leaves when you move it or your fig tree is stressed. They don't handle stress well at all. But what I couldn't show you because I'm scared to move this camera, come right back. All the tips are green, making new leaves right now. And the other LSU Gold that I showed you in a pot this spring that I planted, it dropped all of its leaves. So I hurried up and took the fruit off, ate the fruit. The geese ate half of it, dropped all its leaves, and now it's fully leafed out again. Matter of fact, I'm gonna show you that too, okay? With figs do not need no help. Where is it at? There it is, right there. That's my fig, LSU fig right there. All them leaves, That's him right there. That's the one I took out of the container that I grew from a air layer, put in the ground, dropped all his leaves. Now it's good as gold. Okay, don't worry about that. Let me see. Where is Bonita? Bonita is on the other side of Rasputia. She is right here. I'm doing this so I don't lose no connection, but so far we ain't doing too bad. I'm gonna see if you can see Bonita. She is right here behind me in a cage. Right there in that cage. Right at the tip of my hood right there. See her? That's how big she is now. She got about 15 giant branches that we are going to talk about sacrifice because some of those branches got to go. And I know a lot of us don't like pruning, but I'm telling you, for the health of the tree, sometimes you have to prune. You have to do it. And you have to give up the ghost. And with persimmon trees, I've been trying it for years. I've never been successful with an air layer. I did one. I take that back. One. It was successful and it died. And the guy that I gave it to said it died. I just don't think they know good. I did a whole video on that whole segment. Okay, let me see. Do all bananas produce fruit? Actually, yes. All except for the red, ooh, what is it called? Red Musa. The red Musa doesn't. Most bananas produce fruit. Here's the deal. Just like all fruit trees produce fruit. The question, are they edible? Like you got a pear tree, a fruiting pear tree like a Bartlett, and then you have a non-fruiting pear tree like um, I cannot think of the name of this stinking tree up there. Boy, they stink. But anyway, they let off these little marbles, little pear marbles, and they are not edible. They pump out fruit, but it's not edible. Okay, how do I help my peaches, Jacqueline Sanford? Okay, I must have went too far. Email me on that one because it's a billion different things. I don't know your story. Okay, I need to know your story first. Eco neighbor, how do you spell Rasputia and how do you come up with the name? From Norbit. Norbit is one of my favorite movies. Norbit and Rasputia. Norbit didn't make it. We had a persimmon here named Norbit. He didn't make it, and I did a whole video on it, but it was so sad I didn't let it out. And people that got on me about losing my tree Bonita, and they said, "Oh, how this dude gonna almost cry about Bonita?" Okay, if you ain't in your garden enough and you don't know nothing about your garden, I'm gonna tell you something about me and my garden, and it's a true story. It's things in your life. If you a real person, you know it's worth. Whether it's a person, an animal, anything. What I mean by that is this: that tree fed us for 10 years. When you lose something like that, you do get emotional about it. Matter of fact, it's some people in real life, people that something happened to, and I didn't look the other way. I didn't lose a day's sleep. I didn't think about them ever again because just because you're a human being don't give you the right to earn respect. You got to earn that respect. People, respect is something you earn from people. People say, you born with respect. No, you ain't. I don't care what nobody say. You listen. You put on this earth to prove yourself in one way or the other. And if you turn out to be a piece of crap of a human being, I don't owe you nothing, whether you older than me or not. And people say that too. Oh, I'm older than you. You gotta respect me. But if you, guess what? I know a bunch of people that's older than me. There's murderers. Fuck out of here with that nonsense. Everybody get caught up in that, and I'm not gonna go down that road. You see how that touches me. I'll give more respect and shed a tear for a tree that fed my entire family for 10 years than I will about a lot of the human beings walking around right now. You dig what I'm saying? So I'm going to put that right there. So all that elder talk, miss me with that. You, just because you older than me and you've been on this planet longer than me, that's the only, I give you that. but you have to earn respect. Just because you older than somebody, you know what? I know some children I respect more than some adults because those children, they know how to talk to people. They kind, they generous, they're giving. And I know some growner people, older people, you got to respect me because I'm your elder. No, I don't. Just because you older don't make you wiser than the next man. You can be an old piece of crap. You can be mean. You could be rude and all of that. People do not have to respect you and give you your just due just because you've been on this rock longer than them. I'm not one of them people that does that. I miss me with that. Elder to me is a person that's a stand-up guy, stand-up woman that done their part and they did their due diligence on everything they did right in their life, and they at least tried, and it was good to people. They was good to the next human being. Just ain't giving that just because of your age. I'm sorry about that, but I've had to explain that a couple different times because I know some old pimps, I know some old whores, I know some old players, I know some old. I don't know no old murderers. Yeah, I do, but they gone. Respect you, man. I know some old drug dealers. You killing my community. The same people I love, you trying to kill to make yourself rich. You're killing other people to make yourself rich. So I'm supposed to respect you because you older than me? Nah, not me. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm going off. Let me get back into the questions, then I'm gonna get off. I'm sorry. Because I know a lot of older people, man, and they don't realize that they play that I'm older than you card to be able to be one of the rudest people and the meanest individuals to other people, and that's what they use as an excuse to be rude and to be mean to other people. Is I'm older than you, I've earned my right to be mean. Nobody earns their right to be mean and rude and wicked and evil. Nobody earns that. Put it like this: yes, you do earn it, but the payment is a lot different than being a good person. Oh, do you produce seeded bananas? No, and it's very rare that anybody does. They have bred. Who said that? Zachariah. They have bred most banana trees out of producing seeds. Have you ever had a seeded banana? It's a horrible experience. I see why they bred them out because a banana is really used. I had one down in Florida when we was vacationing one year, and it's mostly seeds. It's just like kind of like a pomegranate or a passion fruit. You're eating slime around seeds, basically, is what you're doing. So no, I don't grow that, and I don't intend to. Let me see. I'm gonna get away from that mess because I don't want to get into that, you guys. I'm so sorry. Let me see. Any more questions? How is my sugar cane? Miss T, Lead Farmer 73 at yahoo.com. How is my sugar cane? Let me tell you something about my sugar cane. We ain't gonna talk about sugar cane too much, okay? Because when we talk about sugar cane, Billy Ray come out. The sugar cane pimp. We don't want him out right now, okay? It's too late in the day to have him out here hooping and hollering. So we ain't gonna talk loud about it. But I'm gonna give you a little glimpse of that sugar cane. You see, I ain't said nothing about it all year because it drives Billy Ray crazy. So I'm gonna give you a little glimpse of it, okay? Watch this here. See that tall grass? All of that tall grass? Birds is having fun in it. Yeah, look at that house over there and look how tall that grass is. Okay. Now I know this one gardener keep a bunch of weeds in his backyard. This ain't that yard. This right here, that's sugar cane, baby. That's all pure raw red sugar cane. Sugar cane. I'm gonna show you later, okay? I'm about to harvest it in a minute. And I'm talking about this may be the best crop I ever had, ever. I don't know what happened, but I planted. Y'all seen the video of us planting the sugar cane when Billy Ray came out. A lot of that died, and the womp rat stole a lot of it. But it left a few pieces, and those pieces spread like wildfire. Maybe that's a bad example right now with so many Californians in the house. Let's say it's, can't say spread like disease. Let's just say it just spread like mustard. Damn. You can't even use analogies no more because the world's so messed up. Spread like wildfire. Spread like the flu. Can't use that stuff no more. Spread like mustard. Ain't nothing bad about mustard yet, is it? They ain't got recalls on mustard yet, do they? Shit. Do I have an HOA community? No, I do not. I refuse. I refuse to move in an HOA community. Just recently, some people told me about my rooster. They gave me a little secret letter. And I gave them a little secret letter of what they can do with their secret letter. When I went looking for a home, I found a lot of beautiful homes, even better than this one. When they say HOA and what to do was, absolutely not. I'll patrol my own neighborhood and tell somebody, man, you making everything look terrible with your car parked all on the grass stuff. I don't need nobody to do that for me. I don't need nobody doing that, or somebody in their opinion coming over and telling me what their opinion of my lifestyle is. Do you understand you're paying for that? That HOA it's a blessing and a curse, because for people that's scared to go talk to their neighbor these days, wasn't no HOA when I was a kid. Wasn't no HOA, you know, at all. Uncle Randall go down the street like, hey, man, what you got all this shit on the front yard for, man? Get this, clean this shit up, man. You need some help? That's how it used to be. Now you go whisper and sneak to people like, they got a rooster in the backyard. Somebody needs to talk to them. So the HOA will come and talk to people about a situation like they some kind of lawyer. If you're going to come talk to me, knock on my door and talk to me, look me in the eye like a man and talk to me and tell me about my rooster so I can tell you about yourself. And if you had spent more time in there servicing your wife, you wouldn't be here talking to me about no damn bird. You hear them barking ass dogs behind us? You hear that? Do you hear that? You come to me about a rooster that only crow every 3 hours, and you don't hear them barking ass dogs. Every time I see a squirrel, every time you see a squirrel, you go to barking. You know what I'm saying? You get on my damn nerves all through the night. And you coming over here talking about a rooster to crow every 3 hours or so, or every time I'm trying to do a damn video. Man, I told y'all about biting the tip of somebody's nose, or I'll bite the whole tip off your whole nose, this piece off, son. Come over here with no nonsense like that. You know what I'm saying? Come over here talking to me about what I'm doing on my house. You better go down to that other side, that other street. That lady got all them damn elves in the yard. You see how many elves she got in the yard? That's not. We need to go check on. She need a doggone, what they call a checkup. Somebody need to go check on her. Call the cops on her. She got 56 elves, gnomes in the yard, man. Ain't nothing normal about that, man. Her yard is only 10 by 10 feet. Are you kidding me? That's not a garden anymore. That's an MF nightmare. You coming to me about a rooster? You need to go talk to Miss Simmons down the street, man, about them damn yard gnomes, man. Ain't nothing sane about that. That's who you should be worried about. Like, you know what? He got a point. Yeah. Worry about me. Well, I got a rooster. That's normal. 56 yard gnomes is not normal. And on top of that, you fill the rest of the space with bird baths. Ain't got no birds. Birds too scared to come into the yard because the damn yard gnomes. So what the hell is going on here? Shit, wish it was HOA, man. Please. You look out the window at that shit. You wake up in the morning, look out your yard like, beautiful day. Yard gnomes looking back up at you like this? And some of them is pieces of them broken off. Man, that's a damn Stephen King movie. You ask me, that is not naturally beautiful. Shit, miss me with that. Yes, the whole tip of your nose off. You know why? Because every time you brush your teeth in the morning, wash your face, you gotta look down and be like, I should have left that man alone for the rest of your life. Should have left that man the hell alone. Every day, coming and talking to me about no damn rooster. So, okay. You can't every day at work, you blow your nose, you sneeze, you snot. You look down at that nose piece missing. You look like a damn gargoyle about the nose, a damn gremlin, and you think of me coming to my house talking to me about my rooster. And biting the tip of your nose off is the best thing I can do for you. You don't want the rest. I'm sorry. Was I raving? Let me go back in here. Ain't no more questions. Okay. Do you do young grapevines need a boost of manure in the fall? I feed my plants all year round. I stopped doing the spring and fall feeding thing. I stopped that. It's you know why? Because you forget. If you always feeding your trees a little bit of food all the time, it's just like you. You eat breakfast, you eat lunch, you eat dinner. If you skip one, damn, did I do I count the Snicker bar as lunch? All that nonsense. Plants and trees and ain't no different, man. Give them a little something all the time. You know, it's kind of like chewing gum. Give them a little something all the time. Keep them fed. If you give them a little something all the time, you ain't got to keep remembering unless you sit there and write down a feeding schedule. Nobody keeps track of that because, especially if you like me, I get a damn new tree every other day. I don't know when the sucker fed. Feed them all. I do them like kids. Feed all of them. You know what I'm saying? I used to make this stuff when we was in the hood and we was broke back home. I used to make this pot of what we call, and my kids and my nephews and nieces can attest to this day. It was called the stuff. I'm only saying this because my daughter brought it up just recently. Um, it was called the stuff. You know what the stuff was? The stuff was what my kids asked, Dad, what is this? It's the stuff that was left up in the refrigerator. It wasn't goulash. Goulash got some substance to it. It wasn't gumbo. Gumbo got, you can name shit in gumbo. You know, it's a piece of shrimp in there. It's an old hamburger. No, mine was the stuff. Because you had to revive some of the stuff that was left in the refrigerator to make what I had. And they ate it. Oh, it's delicious, Dad. Good. And I had to, I would have to watch all my kids like this for at least 3 hours, make sure one of them don't pass out or something, you know. Start getting sick. They Dad watching us. I wasn't watching them because they was being bad. I was watching them because I don't want one of them to get sick or pass out or something. We was broke, you know. So is you sweating? Why you sweating? You okay? We was jumping on the bed. Oh, okay. Normally, I'm supposed to go off y'all jumping on the bed. I want to make sure you sweating for something normally stupid. Not because what daddy did, I go to jail. Feed them half the shit that we had to feed them. You know. I'm There I go again. I'm off task. The struggle is real. My kids remember all that shit too. You look in the refrigerator and there's an apple and it's brown. That's for lunch work. Shit, I worked at a gas station, a department store, and a grocery store all at the same time. Shit. I was at the grocery store. I worked in produce. I was at the grocery store, and I used to work at the shoe department at the department store. I'd be in the grocery store telling people about their shoes, and they got to sell at such and such store over there. I take care of you. Come in the morning about 9:30. That's when I open up. I'm the manager over the shoe department. So come over there. I'll take care of you. All right. Now, what kind of milk did you want? Shit, I was a mess. I was a mess. And come at after 9 p.m. I can get you some gas too, a little discount, some cigarettes. Zachariah, yes. Servicing your wife. Zachariah, yes, servicing your wife. See, remember I always say, and I even did the video just recently, mind your own business, you live longer. Words of the North. You mind your own business, you live longer. Well, part of minding your own business, if you ain't got no business of your own, you know why most marriages break up? People ask me, Leah, how y'all been married so long, man? You got to go in there and take care of your wife. You got other job to do too. Okay? If you got one good job, you got another part-time job you got to do when you get to the house. You got work to do. Most women be in your business. You know why they in your business? Because they ain't doing something they supposed to be doing at the house. Man, go make that man something neat, man. Go ask him, do it. Man, go ask him, do he love you or something, man. Be in that man's life. If you busy worrying about what your husband doing and making him happy, he won't be looking at your sister. You understand what I'm saying? He won't be on Instagram looking at chicks do the latest little dance and twerk, 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 hop, 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 and titty, titty, titty. He won't be looking at that. If you in his face like twerk, 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 hop, 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 titty, 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 that's your job. That's not Instagram's job. That's where shit gets mixed up. Okay? So if he busy looking at you do the latest dance, hop, 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 he ain't over here talking about my damn rooster. If you doing that, you ain't even mentioning my rooster to him to go to talk to me about, because I'm going to bite his nose off. You going to look at that every day, young lady, and then you going to be like, ooh, I can't stand looking at that nose no more. You going to leave. All that could have been solved by y'all paying attention to one another. Period. So, that's my word. Mind your business, you live longer, man. That you if you worried about what the hell somebody else doing, people do that. See here, only time I ever do something like that, if I see a baby in a hot car, okay, yeah, I'm gonna intervene because that's life or death. Roosters and stuff, none of my damn business. You know what I'm saying? That's not my concern at all. People walking through the store and say, hey, his shoe is untied. I know I untied it. Then I'll bend down and untie your shoe. Mind your own damn business. I ain't being mean. I will though. People need to mind their own damn business. I don't tell none of these people about their shit. Ain't none of my concern. You know why? Cause look, this why ain't none of my concern. Cause I'm too busy taking care of that. All that right there. You dig what I'm saying? Gentlemen, ladies, you see that thing right there? Let me tell you something. That's a full-time job. It's a full-time job. I ain't got time to be worried about what the fuck he doing with that on my plate. That's all I'm saying. This video took a turn for the worse. I'm sorry. My battery about to die anyway, y'all. I'm gonna get out of here. But it's the truth, ain't it? It's the truth. Your girlfriend like, girl, you need to go over there. You shouldn't let him do that to you. Look how he talk to you. Them the ones ain't usually got no man. The brothers be the same way. Dog, you gonna let her talk to you like that? Psh, dog. If it was me, you know what I would do. The reason why it's not you, cause you suck. You alone and you coming up with fantasy ways you would handle situations. You just watch an episode of Power or something, and now you think that you Nino Brown or some shit. No, you ain't a woman gonna let you talk to him like that. That's a television show. One thing that people need to realize, especially today in 2020, because we getting too caught up in making fake stuff real. Once the stuff you see on television go off, this is what the last thing those characters say or hear. Cut. Okay, good job. That's a wrap. See you in the morning. Them ain't real people. People, we think them is real people. Them is not real people. Cut. Excellent. Great job, guys. Let's wrap it up. I'll see you in the morning tomorrow. Come bright and early because we're doing that stunt tomorrow. That's what they hear. You do not keep going home as Chandler. His name is Ralph. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Good God. I'm gonna go, y'all, because I know this battery is about to die. You know, Chandler. His name is not Victor Newman at all. Okay. Any more questions? Two. I'm gonna give it 2 more minutes. Any more questions before I go, real quick? They asked me how I've been married long. Minding my own business. That's how. Yes, not Victor Newman. Victor Newman. Victor Newman real name probably Lurch. People just you see him and like, oh my God, Victor Newman. His name is not Victor. My name is not Led. My name is so plain. Oh my God, y'all probably know it already looking on the internet. My name is so plain. Oh my God. Same dude, different name. Uh, good plants, good plants to grow in Houston. I have no idea. I do not live in Houston. I wouldn't have a clue. Google that, and it'll tell you. Do I grow Spanish limes? No. Yes. I. You know what? I used to, and I just seen another plant, and I'm going to grab it tomorrow. The only reason I didn't grab it today is because it's Sunday, and that nursery where they got it is closed. Yeah, I used to grow them. Matter of fact, if you look back at all my old videos, you will see them. And I had a tree about this big, big as Rasputia, loaded with the mugs. You couldn't eat them all. Thank you, Sean Jones. Lady D, Shenandoah neighbor. Lady D, what you know about Shenandoah? What you know about Shenandoah? Okay. Thea said, "Oh my God, I thought that was your name, Led." My mama ain't named me no Led. Matter of fact, just put it like this: my mama made sure when she named me, I was going to get a job over the phone. Maybe not in person, but over the phone, they're at least going to pick up my application. Let's put it like that. We know the way the world works. They was at least gonna pick up my application and look at it and read it first, and then when they pick up the phone, I'll be like, "Hello, yes, I'm looking for such and such." Yeah, what's up? You sure? Are you him or? Yeah, I'm him. What you need, man? Ah, just never mind. Wrong number. So, let me see. I'm new to this channel and gardening. What's good and easy to plant at this time of the year? Uh, it depends. If you email me, that's too broad. You need to email me at leadfarmer73 at yahoo.com because I need to know where you live. Because right now, if I told you, start growing mangoes right now, mangoes is the best thing to grow. If you in Jamaica, you know what I'm saying? But if I told you that, I would be lying to you and wrong and dirty for that. And I ain't that kind of guy. Email me and then we'll work it out. I need to see where you live, what's your zone, and then we'll go from there, okay? Let me see. It's supposed to be a Fuyu persimmon that I got from, them growing trees, please. Ooh. Good luck with that, Darius. Can I save my avocado and cherry trees? I think the heat killed them. Nope, they're fine, and I'm gonna show you right now. Good question. Here's my Mexicola Grande right here in our face. That's a avocado in a container. The heat, summer heat, burned every last leaf off that sucker. He was naked as a jaybird. They come back. They bounce back fast. You will lose a few branches. Go ahead, snip them off, and it'll bounce right back. Hey, baby, you got a battery pack? Okay, you'll be fine. Cherries too. Cherries gonna need some more pruning though, cause once they die, they be pretty bad shape. I'm sorry, Trish. I'm cutting up. I'm in California now. Can I grow collards well now? If your weather is starting to cool off, yes, you can. I would get those at least started. Get your seedlings started immediately. Let me see. your it free in a HOA environment. Yeah, I don't do HOA. I'm sorry. If you go looking for land and stuff like that and houses, I would strongly, strongly um, advise against that. I mean, if unless you want somebody else doing the job you supposed to be doing by talking to your neighbors, greeting your neighbors, so you can be like, damn dog, hey man, what's with this old ass Impala in the front yard? You talk to your neighbors. That's what you're supposed to do. Not go send some weasel down there to get his ass blowed off. Don't do that. Because that HOA stuff come back and bite you in your own ass when you do that. I know a lot of people live in them and that's what they prefer. More power to you. But the lifestyle I lead, and not that I'm nasty nothing, but in a HOA, ain't nowhere in hell you can grow all these fruit trees in your yard. It's so many people that email me now like I got a HOA, they will not let me grow but one tree. It can't be fruit. It gotta be a damn crepe myrtle, and the tree gotta be purple. The house gotta be painted brown. All that strange, man. No. More power to the people to do it. I'm not with it. Never been. I'm not gonna pay you to tell me what I can't do. That's crazy talk. Now, mind you, if you are not a gardener and you want to go live in a pristine place where they don't, where you don't even plan on doing all this stuff, trying to survive and grow your own food, go ahead, knock yourself out. Knock yourself out. But for us gardeners in the house tonight in the greenhouse lounge, we trying to survive in this damn near looking apocalypse. Look, no. I'm growing blueberries right here, persimmons right there, avocados, uh, sugar cane. Now I see what happened. You got to ask for permission. I'm sitting here doing all that stuff, and it was just going in a circle. You got me going in a circle. You had to ask for permission. I think I'm live again. If I am, let me know. Oh, yep, you can see me. Good. I just didn't want to leave like that. I didn't want to leave that way. Baby, I'm sorry. I didn't want to leave like that. Listen, it's not you, it's me. Uh, what's going in the circle? It had this little thing going in a circle. I ain't gonna stay on long, have y'all in here all doggone day, y'all. I just didn't want to leave like that. Okay? Let me see. Thought it was trash. It was my wife. It was my battery. My battery died. I got him plugged in right now with her pink cord. That's how desperate I was to say, you know. If you have a HOA, put up a privacy fence and dwarf tree. Nah. See what you're doing? You're paying them for that. You're paying them. Yeah, I'm back, Debbie Thomas. You're paying them. Then you paying more money to have a fence put up. You're doing that, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. Me and Lady Led, man, we made a lot of decisions with all the houses we bought over the years. It was a lot of decision making we made together, where it was certain things, man, I refused to do. Hey, Elena, certain things I refuse to do. I'm not paying right. 3,000. Well, 3,000 is for a normal average size yard. If you're trying to fence in an acre of land or better, then the prices keep going up, and the price of lumber is high too. With all this mess going on, the price of still got a lemon in my pocket. Who says that? I got a lemon in my pocket. You got a lemon in your pocket, or you just happy to see me? I got a lemon in my pocket. I'm not happy to be at work. So, shit, I got a lemon. Think about that. You hug on somebody, they got a lemon in their pocket. Say extraordinaire. Say, hey, my TV just started back talking out the blue. I figured your battery died. Yeah, my TV, my thing called it today. Had to play lead. I know I'm a mess. I try to fix myself, especially when I be trying to represent her, cause I be watching where I go with her sometime. She can't take me nowhere. But I'm gonna show y'all This is one of the limes off of Lillian. Let's go ahead and bust him down. Might as well. Uh-oh, that's rocking too. Can't tell me nothing. Say goodnight to us so you can go do my dishes. Say goodnight to us so I can go do. Nope, you ain't doing no dishes tonight. Not tonight. Look at them juices. Look at them juices. Now remember, this still. Ooh, look at that. You see that? I'm messing her table up too. Now the thing about a Meyer lemon, if you ain't grown no Meyer lemons, thing about a Meyer lemon is they super sweet. No pucker. They got a little sour, right? But they ain't got that bite like a Eureka lemon. Meyer lemon knock your socks off. You eat them right out, just like an orange. Usually once they ripe, you can peel them just like an orange. Hayes, damn, I miss your name. Silver, peel them just like an orange. See that? You keep them peels and make the New Orleans Gardener orange peel or lemon peel oil for your plants to keep the bugs off. Now look, now watch. This is a lemon, a Meyer lemon, because a lot of people don't know. Do you have to wait until it's yellow? No. That makes it sweeter and even more ripe. But they're ready right now. I'll be picking these like next month. The thing about them is you can taste all the orange. You can taste the orange in it. You can't do this with no Eureka. You buy the Eureka, your head gonna turn inside out. Or like the lemon you get at the store. Typical lemons is usually Eureka lemons. But the Meyer lemon, this will make them so special. They're sweet. Wipe my hands off. There's so much juice. Juice running off the table. I don't want it to hit my junk. So, Meyer lemons, y'all. I got a Ponderosa lemon. Ponderosa lemon is like a Eureka. Here's the thing about a Ponderosa. I got a Ponderosa lemon. Watch this. I got a Ponderosa lemon out there right now. If you look back at my video at Ponderosa lemon, you'll see the Ponderosa lemon I had, I don't know, 10, 11 years ago. But get this. I got a lemon out there right now this big. Ponderosa lemon. That big. It's in the greenhouse. They don't like cold too much. So a lot of people don't, they be wondering about Meyer lemons. I'm gonna show you. Oh, babe. And she ain't gonna hear me. Here's the thing that you gotta understand. When you growing fruit trees, y'all, distraction. Oh, I ain't no distraction, Mary Joan. If you are growing a fruit tree, any kind of fruit tree, especially citrus, here's something that we never really talk about. I did last year. You better be ready. You better be ready to figure out what you're going to do with all of those. Because one Meyer lemon tree, if you do it right, will give you hundreds of lemons. They never stop. They like Diddy. They don't stop. They never stop growing. So remember, I did the lemon pie video last year. Anybody remember that? Where I harvested hundreds of lemons, then turned around and we made lemon pies. I juiced lemons for 3 days. That's how many lemons I had. For 3 days, I broke the juicer. I'm gonna have to buy a new juicer in the next 30 days. Because I wore his tail out. I wore him out. This is what you're dealing with. That's what you're dealing with. That spray went right up my nose. Woo! It'll feel better later, but that citrus peel went straight up my nose. I smell those lemons. If you do not almost tasted that lemon pie, let me tell you something about them. A lemon pie is a lemon pie. Make your next lemon pie out of a Meyer lemon. Squeeze the juice out of Meyer lemons and make your next lemon meringue pie. Watch it. Be like, Led told me that. Good God. Led told us. You'll see total different. It's like you eating a whole nother pie. You know the difference between a lemon pie and a key lime pie, right? Totally different. Both citrus, totally different taste. A lemon pie and a Meyer lemon pie, totally different taste. Just take it to a whole nother level. GG's Natural, we make the best lemonade with them. And thank you, GG's Natural, because I'm going to tell you, look, I got all this juice on my hand. Because, do I have an Amazon page? No, I don't have an Amazon page. My point was this, about having fruit trees and having all them lemons. You better be ready to see what you're going to do with it. Because I still got tons of lemon juice from last year. Use it every day. Use it every day. And in 365 days coming up soon, you can't use it all. I just seen her when I bought them briskets. Getting all that stuff out the freezer, and you know what? Freezer's so full, I thought I was out of turkeys. I got 2 more turkeys to can. We found them in the land of the lost freezer. And about 5 gallons or more of lemon juice. And here I am about to get more from this year. Y'all don't even know what I got out there right there. So I'm going to show you this, and I'm going to get on off. We've been on here for way too long, 2 hours almost. Get this. I'm about to put out a video in the morning. Make sure you watch it, because I'm going to show you how I feed everything. When I do a everyday feeding, I'm going to show you. You ain't going to believe what I give it. There's so many people, they try to hide their little secrets or say they got some kind of secret potion and shit. There's no such thing. You a fool if you listen to a person say they got a secret potion to grow fruit. I don't want to eat no fruit for people that got a secret potion put in it. You understand? When people say they got a secret potion and it's a miracle, you might be talking to an axe murderer. You don't know. Yes, the fruit is so delicious. I can't tell you what I do unless you pay. You don't know, this dude might be burying people on that tree. He can't tell you where he got his stuff from. He can't tell you what he did to it. I wouldn't eat no fruit from you. BPM, pH, NPK, water, and lumens. You know what? I'm going to be honest with you. That's part of the video. I know you're supposed to be doing soil tests. I know you're supposed to be checking the water content. I know you're supposed to be checking all that stuff. I'm just not, and a lot of people don't like it, and I understand. I'm not that kind of gardener. I stick to everything my parents and their parents before them do, and I truly, deeply believe in that. I just do, and don't nobody ever believe me. And what boggles me is they don't believe that I just put kitchen scraps on my doggone trees. They don't believe that, but they'll believe a person that put all this bullshit they have spent $200 or $300 worth of stuff on in their tree. They'll believe them because they know this brand name and they purchased it. They watch them purchase it, so that works for you. But they won't believe after I'm done eating these lemons, I can go throw these rhymes right back on top of my soil, and it's gonna feed the tree all over again. I just don't believe in that. I understand every now and then you gotta, if you don't have enough kitchen scraps, go ahead and buy you something organic, throw in there. But for the most part, everything that I feed all of my garden and my trees come right out of this kitchen. Right out of this kitchen. I've been, listen, it's nothing I just made up. I've been showing you for years. For years. Go back in all the old videos. Show you for years. Ain't nothing to hide. Ain't no secret recipe. And I had one guy ask me that one time. I was doing something secret to my stuff. What? Tell the people your secret. I did a video just for that sucker and told, man, look, you can there's plenty of people done come by my house that's right here on YouTube. Ain't nothing to hide. Ain't nothing to show you. Everybody want to know the truth, know the secret. This is not Indiana Jones. There is no secret doggone knob you got to find on the wall to find the fruit fertilizer. No. It's simple, man. You done with your... Look, I'm going to tell you this. You know what my family do? My family trips out. Holiday time come around, and I tell them, look, don't scrape that plate in that bowl right there. Some of that's going to the chickens. Don't scrape that to the trash. Some of that's going to the chickens. Them bones gonna get broke down, put in the garden. Some of this stuff going back in the garden. Some of this stuff is getting fed to the chickens that's gonna poop and get that back to the garden. My house is a recycling bin. It's a giant eco recycler. And that's how we do things. Everything don't even end up being pretty all the time, you know. But that's the only way I can even afford to feed all. Y'all seen all this stuff I got out here? Can't afford that, man. And that's what people, you'll watch a channel and they got all these beautiful trees and stuff, but then they won't answer you on how they fed it. Now here's the deal. They will answer you, this is how I feed my trees, right? You mean to tell me you got 40 trees, 30 trees, whatever. You got to feed that tree almost a whole bag of that fertilizer. That bag of fertilizer costs $35. 35 times your 30 or 40 trees. You got to do this every 30 days. See, if you do the math on that, none of that even make no damn sense. So if you paying $1,000 every 30 days to feed your trees, or even anywhere close to that, a couple $100, it start getting stupid after a while. If you built containers to grow your trees in, and your containers that you built to grow your trees costed you $500, and you stuck a $400 tree in it that's going to give you 30 cents worth of fruit, yeah, it's going to give you fruit down the line, but your initial investment is even stupid. You got to invest at first. You do. You got to go in your pocket. But it's nothing different than reality in life. It just shows your financial responsibility as a person. Come on, man. Am I lying? Because you can watch that. And then you will get a person that will buy and purchase a 6-foot tree. 6 foot. Full of fruit hanging off of it like this. Full of fruit hanging off of it like that. You dig it? And then they jam that big ass tree in that big old container and then turn around and tell you what you ain't doing right. And you need to listen to them because you wrong. You don't know what the hell you doing because your tree died. Well, here's a little truth. If you go buy a 6-foot tree with a root system that'll fit a 40-gallon container, your tree will live like that too and give you fruit like this too. But most of us are buying little trees that look like twigs, okay? With a root system to come in that 1-gallon bucket. That's how it works. If you go pay your $200 or $300 for the tree and another $100 for shipping to get to your house, yes, you're going to have a nice sized tree and it will produce fruit, this and that, okay? But don't let nobody tell you that you suck as a gardener because went out and bought a $500 tree. Everybody know what I put on my land and how much. Half the time I take you to the store with you know the one you know the ones I bought into purchasing trees and make themselves almighty. They didn't do nothing you can't do. Let's get that straight. There's no secret remedies. There's no secret. If you go out and spend $400 or $500 on your tree, ball, it don't need that much help. It don't need too much from you. You dig it? It don't need nothing from you. It's already eating good. If you leave it alone, it's gonna eat good and be watering its own self. It's just like if you invite your damn uncle to your house. He ain't gonna ask you, can he go to the refrigerator? He gonna be in there with his drawers on, scratching. He gonna be eating good. You ain't gotta go out there and water it. He done opened your best bottle of damn wine you were saving for a special occasion. Your tree is the same way. If you buy a damn $500 tree, then guess what? It ain't gonna need you to water it and feed it. It's gonna take right off. Why do you think in your city, when the city workers is working on the streets, I'm buffering a lot? I'm looking at myself and I ain't buffering. I don't know. I'm gonna keep on pushing. But in your city, when they plant trees in your city, when they decorating the city, making your city look nice, they don't plant little twigs. They plant big ass trees. You know why? Because ain't nobody gonna be around there to feed them and water them. Once them city workers put that big ass tree in the hole and put some wood chips around it and some marigolds, they go away and you'll never see them again for nothing, not even potholes in the street. Much respect to all my city workers, though. You don't. My bad, my bad. It ain't y'all fault. But you dig what I'm saying. Okay, thank you, Kiefer. But that's my point. So let me see. I have some blood orange seedlings I got for free. Citrus actually breeds true from seeds. Citrus actually breeds true from seeds. Beam me up, Scott. I wish I could. I'm not believing that one, bro. I've done it and I've grown it. Don't work that way. Citrus do not grow true to seed. Well, put it like this. Don't listen to me. You will see. No problem, Kiefer. I went off on a tangent. I'm sorry. It does? Okay. Good luck, brother. If your seeds grow true, more power to you. Much respect. I've been doing it for years. I have not one time ever. Okay, I trust you. I believe you. I have never ever grown one true to seed. Never. That's why I always be totally against that. Like, if you about to spit this Meyer lemon seed out, and you think you're gonna get a Meyer lemon someday, good luck. Bought our persimmons from Stark Brothers. You are buffering off and on, no biggie, still plenty of info. Just collected my leave. A lot of people saying I'm not buffering. So I don't know. Oh, I must be. Because this is way behind. So y'all might have a point. Okay.
Are you on data or are you on Wi-Fi?
I'm on Wi-Fi. See? I don't know. Some people say I am, some people say I'm not. Let me see. I'm going to, Marcy Jones says, I'm going to keep an eye for fruit trees container type. You can almost put anything in a container, just depending on how, what you. Now I got to come pat you on the back like a baby. Slow it down, girl. Hey, Joyce. Let me see. Rosie, okay. Blues. It's okay. We ain't missing the. Okay. And see, but if it's that doggone thing, hold on, you on my data. No, I'm still, yeah, see, I'm good now. Forget about it. I see what y'all was talking about with the buffering. It's cool now. I told you them mesh things, they suck, man. They suck. We this the second or third one. Everybody, you gotta get the mesh. Man, that's garbage. Like anything else. Okay, you cooking with grease. Yeah, it's rolling now. Straight data. Uh you will get multiple sprouts from one seed. Oh, you ain't gotta prove yourself right. Beat me up. I trust. Man. Look, I'm gonna say this, man. Look, if you know something that I don't, man, I believe you. I'm not the say all, end all, be all of seeds growing from seed and gardening at all. I believe you. If you say you did it, I can't do nothing but believe you. It just, let me say this, it ain't no work for me. So when people ask me, do I grow from seed? I tell them no, because I don't. Not saying it can't be done. But by the time you get a fruit, hair gonna be gray like this. I'm just saying. Let me see. Yeah, GG Natural. It takes forever, and trust me. When did we give what's her name that fruit? I planted some seeds, and when I first moved in this house, I gave a lady. I thought I gave her a lemon, a Mexican lime that tasted like crap. She asked me was they edible. I told her yes, because they only got that big Mexican lime. And guess what? Tasted like a baby toenail after work. So that was the end of that for me. Waited all them years just to get that. If you know what you're doing, go for it. I know I have trees that is not going to fruit no time soon. Yeah, they won't fruit no time soon. And when they do fruit, you don't know what it's going to be. Fruit, most fruit is just like people. You know, you do the boogie nasty, and you don't know what that baby gonna end up being. You don't know what that baby gonna end up looking like. It might not look like you. It might not look like the mama. Probably look like grandpa or Uncle Fred or something. You don't know what that kid gonna look like. You don't know what attitude it's gonna have. It might be tall. It might be short. Little Led is now, right now, the tallest one in my entire family. Voice deeper than everybody in my entire family. And before y'all get funny, yeah, he my son. Shit. Better be my kid. You know.
You over there talking crazy?
No, honey.
Man.
Ain't nobody talking crazy.
Man.
No, girl. Ain't no domestic violence. But yeah. See, I told you, you watch the movies with them characters, you got real people too. So you'll see.
I'm right here.
What'd I say?
You know what? Karate chops.
Don't karate chop me, baby. You supposed to just love me. Go have another one to make sure. It's mine. So, off of that.
Yeah.
Because he is tall. He's a tall boy. I'm saying.
What's wrong with your eyeball?
Nothing. I'm just saying he's awful tall. What's wrong? What's wrong with you? Ain't nothing to be quiet about. So, anyway, Miss Crab said, "Why you whispering, lad? Why you blowing my spot up?" Look, okay. Love no persimmon trees sold to Stark Brothers. That's hard to say fast. I stole them at Stark Brothers. Sound like keep going on my nose. Let me see. All right, man, you gotta end up on the couch. I'm sleeping on the couch anyway with this buzzard ass ribs. I was sleeping in my good chair. These ribs would not let me lay down. Let me love you down. Not tonight. Them ribs was like, wake your punk ass up. Them ribs was hurting so bad. Man, get up, man. My ribs was ready to go to the club. They was not ready to lay down. God, they was hurting. Hey, Nor B, how you doing? You in the house? Yeah, these ribs, don't let the smooth taste fool you. These ribs got enough barbecue sauce on these joints, boy, to choke a dog. Ooh, these ribs is overcooked. Yes. So, I'm going to show y'all, listen, I'm going to get off of here, but because I got some making up to do, me talking crazy. We're going to can the rest of that brisket. I think it's going to turn out just fine if we can the rest. It's going to be the bomb. Matter of fact, we're going to do two things. I'm going to can half of it because here's what I'm going to ask y'all. Do y'all want me to go live can it, which is going to take about an hour and a half of normal video? Y'all want me to go live and see everything or just knock out a video? That way, if I go live, you can do it with me. There go your seed, bruh. I'm good. Who in here has grown yellow watermelon? Me. You know what? I didn't do a video on it. And Miss Crab grew yellow watermelon too. I grew yellow sugar baby watermelons. Hey, Kimmy Latrice. Hey, Erica Jones. Erica Jones, we might be related. Hey, Latasha. Yep, Miss Krabs grew yellow watermelons. D Fuller said, I live in the same deal on pork. You got the same deal on pork shoulder. They always on sale though. You can't find yellow melon seeds. Okay, well, you know what? You can't find seeds, and I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna go ahead and let this out the bag now. This video long, a lot of people ain't gonna see it, because we about to start the greenhouse seed exchange, where we can all get together and share seeds amongst one another. And that's what we're gonna do. Miss Craft, if you could help me with that, I would greatly appreciate it, because a lot of people out here really need seeds. And you know, me and scheduling, that's not my thing. You and scheduling and taking care of that part, the greenhouse seed exchange, we can do that and share seeds amongst one another and spread this, because ain't no seeds in these stores. Ain't no seeds in the stores, and a lot of the people that get the seeds of the stores, what I'm starting to hear a lot of, they ain't sprouting. They ain't no good. Have anybody had that happen this year? A lot of the seeds that we bought did not sprout. When we start, Joyce Jenkins, let me talk to Miss Craft, okay? I'm gonna talk to Miss Craft. You got me, Miss Craft? Me and you, I tell you what, Miss Craft, I'm gonna call you tomorrow and we'll talk about that and set it all up, and then we'll both post a bulletin on my channel, Miss Craft's channel, to get these seeds circulating within the group so we can get these seeds out to people. Because look, be honest with you, I got enough yellow watermelon seeds to share. Lady Led just harvested a bunch of okra seeds. That stuff right now is, any other time it was like, oh, I ain't paying for no. But right now is a time we really need seeds. And what we can all prove is this is what I grew this year. This is what really worked. These are viable seeds. So the greenhouse seed exchange, I'm going to let Miss Craft help me take care of that, handle that, so we can get these seeds circulated, okay? If that's all right with everybody. We're going to make sure we put a post up before we get it started, and idea swapping, because there's a lot of communities out here swapping seeds, and that's wonderful. And I want to make sure everybody gets seeds everywhere. What is your email one more time? It's my name at yahoo.com. B me say, I want to help with the seeds. I don't know, B. You might be giving people them lemon seeds, bro. No. I'm messing with you, man. But everybody grew something great this year. And you want to see something? Speaking of seeds, hey, wait, go. Where you going? I mean, I heard me gobbling at you, girl.
Really? That's what you doing?
Yeah, you don't like that? Gobble. No? Yeah. She ain't like that gobble that ain't sexy. Gobble. It's about to be gobble. Can you hand me that paper towel over there full of seeds?
You gobbled me over here.
I'm sorry, baby. That was my sexy gobble, though. Gobble. No?
No.
That ain't gonna work out?
No.
Gobbling don't turn you on. Gobble. All right.
That's like letting
Holla. That ain't gonna work either.
Yeah.
That lemon is banging. Okay. I guess I'm gonna have to change my game. You know, when you get older, you've been married a long time, you gotta switch your game up from time to time to spice things up. But I guess gobbling that people ain't gonna.
Don't go so far back.
Don't go that far back.
Yeah, that didn't work back then.
It didn't work.
Leave that back there.
Leave that back in the past.
Yeah, in the 70s, that was.
Okay. Oh, okay. I get it. It don't work. Damn. She telling me that is not sexy. Gobbling at people. Gobbling. Fellas, for all the fellas out there, unless you find a girl that's kind of into that, gobble hollering ain't working. Gobble. Gobble hollering ain't working. So what I have here, and it smells so delicious. What I have here, that's one sheet. I got more sheets under here. Is what I was showing y'all before. I'm drying out passion fruit seeds. So I got plenty of passion fruit seeds, and I even got passion fruit that I gotta get from work that I still got tons of them I can get. And I'm gonna have plenty of passion fruit seeds. Now these are the gray ones. They call them the Maypops, but they are freaking delicious. That's all I can say. Can't gobble at her no more. I thought that was sexy. It turned me on. Somebody came gobbling at me. Gobble. Yeah. Gobbling at me, I might like it. But passion fruit seeds, they work. I got plenty, and I'm about to have some more. So you probably got something in your area. No, that ain't it, Jackie. That ain't it. No gobbling. Okay. I gotta listen to the ladies. She said gobbling ain't gonna work. Maybe that might, I don't know. Was that a fetish? Oh, Beauty in the Garden said no. Beauty in the Garden said absolutely not with the gobbling. Okay, I ain't gonna gobble at the ladies. Sexy is hey baby come here. Hey baby come here. Somebody said, hey, baby, come here. You might. Somebody better give me some more game than that.
It depends on where we at. We in the house, we you, some random person on the street.
No, I'm me.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's
Is we doing characters?
Yeah, that's good. No, I thought like back in the.
No,
you
no.
do that from like across the street.
What?
You wouldn't do that in the house.
This is what she do. The psst, psst. She said, girl, you hear a snake? Damn. Burn. She hit me with that before. I'm like, psst, hey, yo, come here. Psst. Girl, you hear a snake? Girl, I think so.
Flat tire.
Yeah, popping flats. You got some, that girl don't go with him. He sound like he got a flat tire. Psst, psst. He ain't gonna take you nowhere. Somebody said, hey, sweet thing, that will do it. I can't call her sweet thing, that's what I call my mama. Lady Led is laying down the law. Yes, she is. Come here, baby. Let me holler at you. Holla. Okay, I'm sorry. Come here, let me talk to you for a minute. Come here now. People want to see you. I better leave that alone because I'm really going overboard with that. So yeah, Gatsby smooth. Do some laundry, do some dishes. I do that every day. When growing potatoes, is it 110 days total or 110 days after the leaves start showing up? What kind of potatoes are you talking about? Sweet potatoes, white potatoes, red potatoes, too raw fun? Hey, Sunshine. Oh, no, Shanae. Hey, Shanae. I know, Chandrika. I know. Some of my okra seeds got mold. Some of my okra seeds got mold on them while drying. Are they still good? They may not be, but I won't count them out. I've planted some molded seeds before, and they was viable. I mean, the saying goes, once you see the mold, they don't work. I've rarely ran across that where they didn't. I mean, now, if you open up the pack or whatever you got them stored in, and you just got a big ass afro inside the envelope, I would leave them alone. Okay?
If they mushy,
right.
Not.
If they...
But if the seeds is hard, just go ahead and take them out the pot.
Yeah. Swish them around some water and just plant them anyway. I'm sure they'll be fine. The bull in the house. What's up, bull? My man in the house. What's going on, homie? So, hi, hey, Michelle. You new here. You ain't never new here. This is just like an old grocery store. You come on in, you know where everything at. You already know. Marcy Jones, this is my first session chiming in today. I think I'm doing good. Usually I catch you afterwards. Good to see. Well, thank you. Good. We come in and have a good time. 110 day on russet potatoes. Now I'm gonna say this to you with the russet potatoes. Who said the russet potatoes? Damn, I lost you. Too raw fun. I don't go by dates like that. That's just an idea. That's just an estimate. You want to keep checking your potatoes. You might have to go out there and dig one up to check on it or something. You know what I'm saying? Because if the weather ain't right, or you're getting too much rain, or not enough rain, or you didn't water it enough, or you watering it too much, all of that plays a big factor. So I go by ear. I don't listen to what those packs say, 120 days, 110 days. That gives you an idea, a window of where you should be. After 110, you should be out there digging one up to see what's going on. But don't start digging up your whole garden after 110 days, because you might mess up right when they was getting good and fat. You know what I'm saying? Somebody said lead is a lead replica. I'm making a video of my blood oranges just for lead, fam. I'll make sure I see it. I'll make sure I see it. This is like a TV show. It ain't like a TV show check. I would like that if I had a TV show check. And I could tell my driver, stop here, please. I'd like a softy cone. Sir, the limousine will not go through the drive-thru at McDonald's. You're fired! I could drive myself. You, homeless man with the sign, come hither. You're my new driver now. Your new income is $40,000 a year. Get this limousine through the drive-thru. And I want a softy cone with sprinkles. You think he gonna say no? So, if I was Hollywood, I ain't Hollywood like that. I am not Hollywood. See, she hurt my feelings tonight. No, she ain't holding back. All in the soil. I like your name, All in the Soil. Say, got the same greenhouse, was wondering how do plan to keep heat in it. What a perfect question, All in the Soil. Not only do I like your name, All in the Soil, that's why I keep repeating it, I'm going to show you. You want to come over here and take my place real quick while I go grab this, because I really want to show them what we got.
I'll just bring it.
You'll bring it? Oh yeah, you got your pajamas on? I don't want y'all seeing that. That's mine right there. I got something for you, All in the Soil, just to show you. Hey, sweet star. Song of praise. Praise, praise. Let me see. What kind of seeds do you need? What kind of seeds do you need? I don't know. I'm going to work that out. And we're just going to pretty much kind of go bananas with the seeds in a minute. Once we know what everybody's looking for, I'm going to have a list of what everybody's looking for, and then I'm going to have a list of what we got. It's going to be kind of like a store. What is people looking for? And then on the other side, we're going to have a list of what we got in inventory from everybody, okay? So, for my man, Seed to Soil, no, what was your name? All in the Soil. You know, girl. Thank you, honey. I'm sorry for interrupting your prayers. Look, I'm going to show you right now what I got. Pop game right there, son. What? This is called Master Professional Choice. It's a propane heater. Soon she got the greenhouse pumping. I said, we're going to need to keep that warm. And I don't want to have nothing electrical in it because, you know, it's raining and stuff and it's going to be cold and nasty out there. This is, I think it was 5,000 or 55. I can't remember the BTUs on it. Some bitch get hot, though. 15,000 BTU. 18,000? 18,000 BTU. This heated up my whole downstairs. In this big old house. My house is big. So just to show you, it take a propane tank, and you don't need to put this on high. Oh my God, you don't. It heated up my whole house on a cold day we had just recently on level 1, on the first notch. So your propane tank sit back here. As you can see, I keep my tanks marked. I put my propane tank back here. It rides right on. It sits on a dolly of wheels. And this is how I'm going to be keeping my greenhouse warm this year. First thing, we was like, look, just because you got a greenhouse, and I want people to know, we've had greenhouses before. As a matter of fact, my other greenhouse is still in the garage after all these years. I'm gonna answer you in a second, Love Life. Problem you have, a greenhouse is not a miracle time machine. When it get cold outside, when the sun go away, it's cold in the greenhouse. You gotta remember, people think that just because they buy a greenhouse and put something in the greenhouse, it turned it into some kind of miracle time machine. Now, it's not. So, where did I get it from? Tractor Supply. Can you believe that? Tractor Supply. Tractor Supply. If you can't find it there, if you don't have one by you, you might want to go online, and it's called Master the Professional Choice. Master propane, 15,000 BTU heater. Now, the cost. See, YouTube been getting on me about saying prices of stuff. Um, I'm trying to
Just give a range.
under $100, around $100, without their coupons, without their discounts, without all that. So you know what I'm saying? I can't. They've been getting on me about saying this, but cheap, cheap. Nia C, why? Why what, Nia C? Why you want to put a heater in there? I can't say the price with my fingers. They watching that too. I've tried that before. They really gets on you about that. I don't know. Hey lad, I'm in Colombia. How to get rid of cabbage worms and ratting my collard greens? Oh, they tearing your collard greens. I just spray a little soapy water on them, but I'm telling you, if you planted your cabbage and your collards right now, as hot as it is here, you gonna get those. Every time you see one of those little pink little butterflies or beautiful yellow butterflies, y'all be like, oh, it's so beautiful. I don't see it that way. They're beautiful God's creation, but they turn into monsters. They like werewolves. You might have the most beautiful man walking in front of you, you know, beautiful guy. At night, he a werewolf. He rip people's throats out. To
That's
me,
been working.
well, Lady Leia says she bought some. You're going to have to introduce this because I don't even know.
Tool.
It's who?
Netting is tool.
Netting. It's sheer netting. You can't even see that. It's so thin.
It's tool.
It's tulle. She says it's tulle. She's been using this on her stuff, and I haven't. I don't know nothing about it. Tulle. Oh, Tulle. Yes, tulle. This is.
You like it?
This is This been helping our cabbage in other places. So Amazon, she said. Yeah, it's over $50. Yeah. But it's worth it because I'm telling you, you're going to be able to grow all year around. All year around. That $50 plus whatever it is. Now, this is one of those investments I was telling you that it's worth it. You know what I'm saying? That one is worth it. So, you know, that one is going to keep all of your sensitive garden alive in that greenhouse. So is it worth under $100, more than 50? Hell yeah. Because you got hundreds of dollars of food in your greenhouse. I got lemons, limes, oranges, all kind of stuff in there. Ginger, turmeric.
Also help you start your seeds earlier.
Help you start your seeds earlier too.
So you get
A jump on it. Yeah. Where did you get it all in the soil? Okay. So that'll help us get started earlier so we have a longer growing year, growing season. The artistic home said it worked for me. Great idea. Thank you so much. Thank you. So heating your greenhouse is going to give you time to grow all year round. Everything. So here in the South, yes, it blocks bugs, Miss Craft. Oh, she talking to Natasha, yeah. But here in the South, our winters ain't that long. But the few times that it get real cold, it's devastating. Because, you know, we growing bananas, limes, lemons, citrus. That stuff is devastating if you got a few days under 30 degrees. So let me see. Angela London home there at $20. Oh, they looking for the tool. You should start an Amazon store. Nah. I get that a lot, but thank you very much in Florida. Listen, a lot of this is, you know, I make a little money on YouTube and I make a little money on cuttings and stuff like that, but for the most part, man, we just having a good time. I'm gonna tell you this. Once you start turning anything that you love into a job or money. And I tell this to my kids. My son is a great artist. He's a great artist. I know every parent think their kid is the best. My son is a great artist. And I told him, once you start turning something that you love into your job, you're going to end up hating it. And guess what? He hates it now. He won't do it for nobody. And I told him, man, trust me. One day, somebody gonna walk along and see your art and pay you a fortune for it. But if you go work for somebody else, you're gonna make them richer, and you're gonna be on a contract, just like an actor or musician. You gotta give us so many songs. If somebody told me, for instance, which I get a lot, Led, tell me when you're live. What time do you go live? When do you go live? You need a schedule live. You know why I don't? Because I don't feel it. If I'm scheduled, it's not going to be realistic. Because I'm going to be talking about something that I just had to hurry up and think about, or go dig through the comments and pick any, meeny, miny, mo. I'm going to talk about this. It's not me. I like to talk when I feel like talking so I can be myself. If I don't do that, you ain't gonna get me. You gonna get YouTube dude. So that's, I do this cause I love it first. The money is a bonus, but I do it because I love it. If I don't like it and I don't love it no more, I'm done. I'm done. Trust me. I was a nurse for 8 years. Guess what? It was whack. Now I'm a mailman. I like it. I don't live by everybody else's rules. So that's why I don't put time limits on stuff. Don't get me wrong. You're supposed to be scheduled. You're supposed to be structured. But everything ain't got to be on a timer. In that garden, everything is not to be timed. It's not. Because you're going to be sadly disappointed. I'm going to tell you right now, earlier this year, when I did a bunch of air layers, somebody said, Led, okay, it's been 30 days. I took my wrapper off the chili dog method. I didn't see roots. Nothing is set in stone. I don't know where you live. Your weather might not be as hot as mine. You might have more humidity, less heat. You might, and I told him, look, did you take it off yet? No, wrap it back up and let it roll a little longer. I'm gonna tell you somebody else that did it. True story. Lady Linda, Lady 511, Miss New Orleans Gardener. She called me too, said, Led, I ain't seeing no roots. I said, listen, wrap it back up, let it just chill. They coming. You know, she's in New Orleans. I'm in South Carolina. Total different weather. She waited another good, I think it was like 2 weeks to 30 days, roots all over the place. I said, see? That's why I don't do, everything ain't set in stone. I did a bunch of those videos. Gardening is not set in stone. Because everything you supposed to be, part of your gardening skill is to be one with your garden. You don't plant this and then say, I don't care. I did what the instructions say on the pack. Part of gardening is you out there in your soil, learning your soil. You garden from the ground up. You start working on your soil first before you go planting something. You learn your soil, you learn your area, you learn your land, then you plant. That's how it works. You got to feel, I got a whole different climate on my island out there than the dude down the street. I catch all of that air. You see when I'm doing a video, nothing but wind is coming across that phone. That wind never dies. Never. We always have a off lakeshore breeze constantly, every day, all day. Not down the street. Literally, few houses down. So everything you got to get in your garden. You got to be one with your garden. Touch it, feel it. Don't make sweet love to it. You know, you go to prison for that. But be one with your garden. You got to know your land before you go to planting anything in it. Some things just don't work. I got a friend named Adam Ness. He grow pawpaw trees. I can't get a pawpaw tree to grow and live here for nothing I do. but he only lived maybe 30 minutes away from me, and he got them growing all over the place. That's right. Know your land like your baby. Know your land like your baby. That's right. Know it. That's your, listen, that's the closest thing to you. That is your land. Just like the days of old. That your land, that's part of you. That's an extension of you. So you are supposed to know your land. Here's something that I used to do in the survival training. And I've got something for y'all with that too. Listen, quick question. Your garden is the same way, so I'm going to kind of interact this, okay, with the survival. Can you start, and you need to practice this if you don't, okay, laying down in your bed, all the lights out in your entire house, lights out, nothing. Blindfold yourself. Lay down in your bed under your covers. Can you safely get out of your bed, run down your hallway, go down your stairs, and get to a safe spot with never seeing a damn thing? You're supposed to know your home. I don't care if you renting or you own it. Because that might be life or death. Right, blind drills, you own it, Aoki. If you can't do that, you sleeping. Everybody's like, I'm woke. You ain't, if you don't know the simplest stuff for your safety, you ain't woke. You still sleep because you don't even know your area around you. Blindfold yourself and do drills every blue moon for no reason. Blindfold yourself or just keep your eyes closed. You ain't lying to nobody but you and God. Close your eyes and run from your bed down to your front door or your back door or your garage without killing yourself. That's when you know your home. You know your surrounding. You know what toy your kid left on the floor right here. You know you didn't put the broom up this morning when you were sweeping and that's still in the way. You know to turn left, turn right. You know this stuff. Just by sense of touch, and the faster you can get to your safety zone, when you can get to your safety zone in a short amount of time to your goal, switch your safety zone from the front door to the back door, from the back door to the garage. And you always train like that. And the reason I'm telling you this is no different than your garden. I know that my soil over there where the sugar cane is growing is for things that love moisture. That one little corner, sugarcane love moisture. Bananas love moisture. You see, that's where my bananas at, where my sugarcane at. All my peaches is in separate different spots because they don't like a whole bunch of moist. All of that you need to know because that belongs to you. That's what you need to experiment with. The same way you run these drills in your house, you need to run those same drills in your garden. Plant something, keep your eye on it. Those don't grow well there. There's places that figs will die instantly if I plant them here on my land. And I've done it, learning the hard way. So know your soil, know your land. Know before you grow. Okay? Don't just say I just bought a new house, because a lot of people, and if I could legally show you the emails to prove it, I would show you people's emails that they sent me, but I'm not that kind of person. And get this, one person I am going to tell their situation, which was they bought a giant, about, I think it was 15, 20 acres, don't quote me on the acreage, of swamp from some fool. Some fool sold them swamp down a hill. It's down a hill full of trees. At the bottom is another doggone acre or two of swamp. For not going, you listening to some sucker trying to sell land online instead of going out there, and they'll tell you, oh, I'll sell you this much land, but they won't show it to you. You buying it because you trust them. That's not like buying some seeds or cuttings Buying land is contractual. Some serious money is exchanged. You can go to jail for what you're doing or not. This is serious. But everybody think just because we all supposed to be friends and good to one another that you supposed to trust. No, 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 not like that now. You know, I love y'all, but you know, I ain't gonna be, hey, run my wife to the doctor real quick for me. I love y'all, but come on now. Some stuff that's serious. Disney was built on a swampland. It ain't over. Yeah, I know that. That's a whole nother situation. But Disney was built on a swampland. You want to know what else about Disney? They were billionaires. We ain't. They can afford to bring and ship soil in and sand in from all around the country. You can't. That's the realist part that damn, the phone got mad at me. That's the realistic part of this homesteading that I be trying to tell people about. That is homesteading is great. Now I went on this years ago. Homesteading is great. Oh, I see what's going wrong. Homesteading is great. I would never say don't do it. But I will say be realistic because people can get dumb about it too. You know what I'm saying? The realism. We ain't gonna do that, Erica. I'm with you, homegirl, but we ain't gonna do that, okay? That's conspiracy theories, and I'm not doing that. I'm not gonna do that with you, okay? I don't. What's weird? Beat me up, Mr. Scott. What's weird, bruh? Tonight is weird. Okay. Hold on. Hey, can you tell me a good bug spray? I don't buy bug spray. I wouldn't have no idea. Oh, Stephen Lewis, I got you. Thanks. For plants. Yeah, I don't buy bug spray. Jay. It was actually good. I missed something. For plants, no DYI. You gotta re-say your question, Jay Garcia, because I don't want to just start talking and it ain't what you're talking about. Let me see. No, do it yourself for ants. Yeah, I don't get rid of the ants. Even do it yourself. Now I'm gonna tell you who to go check out now. Okay. Grow Family Network did a experiment a couple years ago, and it worked. And now everybody is doing the experiment that he did, which he took 2 colonies of ants. He got some ant colony from one side of his land and put it on top of his colony by his garden. They fought to the death, just like they do in beehives. It literally got rid of all his ants. That's my brother. Go over, check out his video. He'll show you. I'm not an ant specialist. He did it, and I'm giving all the credit to him because everybody that tried it said it works like no chemical can. And the only reason I know he right, because we do the same thing with our beehives. If 2 beehives clash, they will eradicate the other hive. They will destroy themselves. How do you repel snakes? I don't repel them at all. See, some things in the garden you guys see again with the realism. Some things in the garden you can't do anything about. You just have to make it part of what you do. I showed a video and I called it Nature is a Mother. I show only some of the things that live here with me, birds of prey, as big as me, and I am not a threat to that big gigantic hawk out there. Snakes, I showed y'all snakes eating frogs, all that. That was just a little portion because I didn't want to gross you out as bad as I could have. I leave that shit alone. I leave it alone because here's the thing. Some of those things that's bugging you are really helping you in your garden. They're eating the rats. You know one thing I don't see? Mice and rats. So I don't try to take all the snakes out of my yard. Now, if I see something poisonous and it's getting too close to the house, he gotta go. But for the most part, I don't do all the mothballs and all that stuff because all of that messes up the ecosystem. You start messing with mothballs, guess what else don't like mothballs? Ladybugs, uh, um, praying mantis, um, honeybees, carpenter bees, bumblebees. That stuff don't like that stuff either. And then you got a dead garden and then emailing me like lead, nothing grew. Nothing got pollinated. Because you didn't just eradicate the snakes, you also eradicated everything that's helping your garden thrive. I let Mother Nature do her business. Now, if I got a serious problem, I'll eradicate that problem. I don't go trying to eradicate every snake in my area. Impossible. I don't even try to eradicate every squirrel. As well as that squirrelinator works, once I get those enough squirrels stop eating the fruit that I got and they take a minute to come back, that's all. I'm not out there trying to get rid of every living organism. That stuff want food just like I want food. And I look at it like this. I need you to understand something, okay? Everybody. When you're growing a garden, a lot of us are new gardeners. And if you're not a new gardener, a lot of us got small trees that only give you a little bit of fruit. Let me tell you something. You can't judge what you're doing on this little tree that you just bought a year or two ago. Just because it grew 20 pears on it and an animal came and ate 18 of them and left you with 2, man, just trust me. One day you're going to have so much fruit on this big giant tree, you're going to be praying that the squirrels come eat some of that. I promise you. I promise you. I know a lady with a pear tree. I told y'all when I canned them pears, her pear tree was the biggest pear tree I ever seen in my life. She begged me to come back and get more. She begged me. Because thousands and thousands and thousands of pears, what the hell you gonna do with that? So one day, you don't want to eradicate everything because one day you're gonna wish you had squirrels to come eat at least 50% of this stuff. Yeah, with these baby trees, listen, I grow a bunch of pears every year. I got a video that I grew, and I'm gonna tell you what pear tree it is right now. It's one of Lead Farmer's picks, a Orient pear tree. Your Orient pear could be 2 feet tall, and it's gonna give you pears. Everyone I see grows pears, even at that young of age. A Orient, not an Oriental. Listen, Orient, like Orient Express, the Orient pear tree. Orient pear is going to give you tons of pears. Every year I've had this tree, it gives me pears. Every year. This year I had about 30 pears on it. Guess how many I got off that tree? 0. Because the squirrels ate them. But one day, when that Orient pear, look up an Orient pear on YouTube and look at every person that got an Orient pear. You'll blow your damn mind. And I scored me one, and that's the best growing doggone pear tree. It's even outdoing my Bartlett. My Bartlett about 12 feet tall. This Orient pear out here is about 3 or 4 feet tall. Big, juicy Bartlett-sized pears. Squirrels get them. So let that happen until that tree get big enough. We are planting new grown stuff, newly grown food. This is how it's gonna be for a while. Don't give up on gardening because your food keep coming up missing. Overplant. Plant enough for you, plant enough for the animals, plant enough for the damn bugs. If you plant as much as you can, they can't take it all out. It's like a prison break. They can't get us all. Some of us is gonna escape. Okay? Let me see. Stephen Lewis, how do you set up the solar system for the greenhouse? Okay, I missed something. You keep going. So I try to overplant. That's why it's easy to overdo when you overplant. Oh, y'all talking about solar. You know I get down with my solar. I got a whole solar setup. Then I did a few videos on my solar. Can I finish growing out my cucumbers indoors during the winter in a 3-gallon container? Ooh, no. I'm just going to say no. If anybody knows any different, go ahead and throw it. Cucumbers need a lot of heat. A lot of heat and a lot of water. So unless you want to keep your inside your house like a sauna, I had to say it, like a sauna, I would just let that go. Not even in a greenhouse unless you're gonna keep your greenhouse super hot, which is gonna burn everything else up. Okay, beauty in the garden. Okay, I got you. Okay, trust me on this. What I asked you the other day. Thank you. I'm on it. I'm on it. Blood orange video going up. Okay. Sorry. Oh, I hit the wrong button, man. I hit the wrong button. See if it come back up. Land Farmer, are your solar DIYs on your channel? Yes. Go to my solar setup. It's in a playlist. I got it where I set it up where I'm sitting there cooking, boiling water, everything. I even got a hydroponic setup running off of just solar power that Miss Craft showed me how to build. Solar, man. Solar setup I got from Harbor Freight. I got a couple of those setups. They work like gangbusters. Let me see. Color Rock, I said that's gonna be next season. Overplanting. I hate doing it, but we need to. We need to, so you can be sure you get something. What is the easiest to start gardening in containers? That is so lettuce. Anywhere you live, lettuce. Start there. That's a hard question to answer, but I'm gonna say lettuce. I received a small magnolia tree in pots this summer. Should I plant it in the yard now? Oh, thank you. I don't know nothing about magnolia trees, but I'm going to say this. Thank you so much, Stephanie, for you. So never catch you lie. Just want to say thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you with all my heart. I really do. Thank you so much. I'm going to say this. I've gotten that question at least 50 times in the last few days. Everybody is coming up on planting something delicious. And they found a tree, a shrub, a plant. The weather is crazy. The weather has been not normal. I would wait to plant any kind of certain kind of trees. I would just leave in the pot until next spring. Now, if you buy something and it's bare root, you don't have any choice. I would either put it right in a container of soil and just keep it till spring. We don't know what this winter about to be. What is the name of the solar system? It's from, just look up at Harbor Freight. You will see it, because I can't think of it right this very moment. Let me see. That was disrespectful. Some of the things you email and discuss in private. That was disrespectful. Some things you email and discuss in private. I'm just saying. I missed something, Love Life. What happened, Love Life? You ain't late, Renee. Hello, Led. How is the indoor grow house coming along? I had to take it down so I can make room in my garage to put it in there, but I'm working on it. Led, when you are getting more angel trumpet cuttings, I am literally, listen, until I make sure everybody is set up, because listen, I got a list of all my people right here that I'm making sure. Look, want to see something? This is going to my homie, Zach Price. I'm working on orders right now, making sure everybody is set up and everybody is satisfied. And once I do that, I got tons of cuttings left, but I don't want to sell no more cuttings and get confused until my people that paid, either I gave refunds or I sent them a new cutting. You know, I don't play with people's money. Here you go right here. Wait a minute. I got some down there sitting in buckets looking beautiful. See them? Looking beautiful. And I got some outside on the back porch. I got some in the greenhouse. I got tons of them, but I want to make sure my folks is taken care of first. And everybody know that they can attest to me. Either I gave you your money back or I sent you more cuttings upon your request. I don't play with people's money. That's why I told you, when you start making stuff a business and the funds start going away. Kira, mommy of five, how you doing tonight? It's so good. I ain't seen you in forever. Good to see you. Once you start making it a business and it stop losing fun, I'd rather not sell nothing. Because that is a headache. What is a fast-growing fruit tree? I can't answer that. Because I don't know where you live. I don't know what. I can't answer that. That's a very wide spectrum. Okay, I'm gonna do this for you, just for fun. If somebody said if I don't answer that question, I'm gonna get stabbed, I'm gonna answer it. A peach tree. They grow fast, they give you fruit fast. But the answer to that is a billion different other answers. Peaches grow fast, they produce fruit fast. I saw this live 2 hours ago and still going. Yes, I'm going. I'm running my mouth. My ribs is busted, so I'm off this pain medicine, so I can't shut up. I'm trying to shut up and go to bed. But I'm trying to answer people's questions too, because people be having so many questions for me and I never get to answer them. Let me see. Does anyone know when a butternut squash is ready to pick? Now, that's a question for Lady Leg, because that's her thing. Butternut. Oh, you said butternut. Butternut squash. No, that's not her thing. These little acorn squashes is her thing. I got a B say I got a fig tree to fruit in Denver. What fruit trees are good for indoors? Get a citrus tree. Get a Meyer lemon tree. Meyer lemon. Hello, Liv Farmer. No more 17 tubs at Walmart. Uh-oh. You got to just try another Walmart. They got them somewhere. Do you have video on hydroponic setups? Yes, I do. But, yes, I do. I was being taught, okay? I was being taught how to by Miss Craft. So please go to Miss Craft's channel, and she's the one that taught me. She can teach you. All you're going to see me doing is following her instruction, and the result worked. But please go to her. Don't try to learn that from me. That's not my field of expertise. It worked great, but she lives by it. That's not my thing. Desto, Texas here. What's a good first-time veggie to plant? I would have no idea. I don't live in Texas at all. If I told you right now, a good veggie right now is broccoli, it might burn up in Texas. I don't know. I don't know the weather. I've visited Texas, love it, but I couldn't tell you I don't know your ground. I don't know if I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't like lying, because I can make up a good lie, but I ain't going to lie to you. Have you been successful with mangoes in Colombia? Good question, Rosie F. Rosie, I've tried to grow mangoes 3 different times, and I've had 3 different kinds. It's supposed to be like super cold hardy, and every single time. Now that I got the greenhouse, I'll try it again, but I'm not going to break my back about it no more. Because trust me, I was going all out. I was doing some traveling trying to get them doggone mangoes together. Going to 3 different Walmarts online and no more 17 tub. I'm sorry to hear that. Robbie Island, Duncan, we are in Garland, kale, spinach. Okay, somebody helping you. The Naked Gardener is in Texas, so you could probably grow from him. Learn from him. Let me see. Mangoes don't like cold. No, they don't. Not even a little bit. not even a little bit. Suggestions on fruit to grow indoor for winter. Meyer lemon. That's the only one I'm gonna keep throwing out. You can grow Meyer lemon almost anywhere. Grow Meyer lemon. That hardy outside, that hardy inside. I'm in Sumter, South Carolina, 8B, and the only thing that's growing well in my is my okra. My okra is like 15 feet tall right now. My lettuce, tomatoes, bok choy, etc. stunting its growth. I told you. I'm glad you said that because, like I said, the weather means everything. It could be your area, but if your weather in your area is tripping this year, my suggestions won't help you. That's what I was telling. The whole thing is you got to know your land. You got to know your weather around your area. That's a part of gardening. You have to become a miniature weatherman. That's what part of gardening. You got to know your stuff. This ain't plant a seed and walk away. You got to know what you're doing, or learn. You got to learn your house, your area. Love Garden 21. We're okay. I missed something. I have my family growing food this year. We are in different areas in North Texas. Exactly. Let me see. You can also Google what grows best in your area. Yep, I keep saying that one. Just Google it because they're going to know. The people in your area are going to know. My Meyer lemon looks very. Deborah Moody says my Meyer lemon looks very sad. All leaves fell off. I brought it inside, hoping it would spring back to life. It's going to be fine. If all your leaves fell off, either you did not water it or you overwatered it, or you got it in some soggy soil. Citrus do not like moisture containing soils. They like a loose, kind of woody soil with a little bit of moisture containing. It don't like that mess. So a lot of people put potting soil in a citrus tree. Citrus trees do not like that unless you buy citrus or cactus potting soil. That's a whole nother ball game. Katrina Brooks, I potted in containers for the first time for the fall this year. That's wonderful. It was literally 90 degrees the day before Denver. Denver is crazy. And you want to know what? It's snowing in Michigan, where I'm from Ohio. I'm right on the Michigan-Ohio line. It's snowing up there. A friend of mine just showed me a picture today. Told you. Am I selling Meyer lemon? But no, not at all. Janet Johnson, yep, true. Check that weather every night. You check that weather every night, every day, every 5 minutes. Your weather, if you're a gardener, that's part of your job. That's part of your gardening skill, is to know that weather. If you putting on a jacket and gloves for the day and a hat, you got to think about your garden too. What is it doing to your garden? If you done took off all your clothes and put on a muscle shirt, think about your garden. It's too hot for your garden. You got to think about it. The way you get dressed and get ready for your garden every day, for your life every day, that's how you need to think of your garden. Everything you do for yourself, it affects your garden. Do I wear a jacket, or do I wear a sweater, or do I take it all off and go put my shorts on and some flip-flops? Same thing out in the garden. That means it's too hot. You put on a jacket, hat, gloves, you need to go check for frost. It might be too cold for certain trees and plants you're growing. All of that is what you need to be thinking about every single day you garden. I live in an apartment in Georgia, and I have a mini garden on my patio. Herbs, peppers, okras in containers. See, that's what I like to hear. No, but don't let your area stop you from growing food. Amen. Thank you. What is the difference between half an acre land and 4 lots of land? I don't know. Google that one. True. Okay, let me see. Okay, true. If you cold, plant your plants cold, plant accordingly. Exactly. You'll get good. You'll begin to smell the rain. There you go. Smell the rain before it comes. That's what I'm talking about. When I lived up north, we could smell the ice and the snow coming. We could smell the snowstorm. The sky would be beautiful, but we could smell the snow on its way, gonna hit us tonight. You had a super chat question. Let me see. Oh, I see. Thank you for that. Thank you for. I don't know how I missed it. What about avocado? Will avocado grow here in Colombia? Yes, Nicole Guile, and thank you for that. Thank you, Nicole. Avocado, I have a Mexico. I know this video been like 4 hours long. I showed my Mexicola Grande um, avocado, and I leave it in that container and leave it outside. I just haven't put it in the ground yet, but it grows just fine. I'm gonna tell you where to get it too. Um, go to go to Woodley's Garden. Go to Woodley's Nursery and Garden Center. If you're here in Columbia, go to Woodley's. They always have a Mexicola Grande avocado. Go check them out and tell them Lead Farmer 73 sent you. They'll take care of you. Um, can I, Zen Grower 66, can I leave my grapes and blackberry bush in the container outside? Yes, grapes and blackberries, blueberries, raspberries, they do not have to come in. They do not need protection. They gonna just kind of go dormant if you live in the south, but if you live in the north, they're gonna go dormant, die back, and pop right back up. You don't have to do nothing. Leave them right outside. Neek says, let me see, 2%. My poor fan been blowing hot air. Neek says, we check our weather here in Texas religiously. That's right. I'm new to gardening and have learned so much just by knowing the weather, what the weather will be like. Yes, you got to know your weather. You can't just plant stuff and not know it. For instance, if you plant something, a new tree, and you know it's going to rain tonight, don't water it. If you just planted your garden and it's not a super hot day, you know it's about to rain, don't water it because it's going to get overwatered. Let Mother Nature water it with some good water, not your house water. Should I bring strawberry plant inside? Absolutely not. Strawberries will die down and come right back the next year. Let me tell you something. That strawberry root is spreading all winter. If you leave it in the ground, oh, you said in container. Either way, don't bring it in the house. Your strawberries is fine, whether you got them in containers or you got them in the ground. All they're gonna do over the winter is spread like, I hate saying spread like wildfire with all this going. Spread like mustard. I gotta remember that now. Spread like the flu and spread like wildfire is not a good thing to say right now. How often do I water my Meyer lemon tree since I brought it indoors? You shouldn't be watering a Meyer lemon tree ever. It's sparingly. They're almost cactus-like, you know. Citrus, I'm gonna say a Meyer lemon. Let's stick with that. They don't like a whole bunch of water. They just don't. Even when you bring them in, when I bring mine in the house, let me tell you something. I don't water mine until I see one of the leaves kind of crumbling over. Then I give it just a little bit of water. In the house, there is no humidity. So it's dry and citrus like humid weather. So you're going to lose a lot of leaves over the winter and when you bring them in the house because it's dry air inside your house. Don't be doing too much to them. They'll be all right. They're going to lose a lot of leaves, but they'll be all right. Trust me. Let me see. Love Garden 21, Chattanooga. Can I bring my eggplant in? No. I should have said yeah. No, I'm messing with you. Can I bring my eggplant from the winter because it's still hot? No, you might as well harvest it. Certain things, if you did not meet your goal, your gardening goal, meaning is it ripe yet to harvest? If it didn't finish ripening, it's a wrap. It's done. It's a wrap. I got about 100 figs on the Lsu Gold Fig. I told you I replanted and leaves fell off. Then it came back to life, leaves, then it fruited again, and all the figs are about that big. I'm gonna lose 100 figs. And that's just part of gardening, like you just, oh well, I'm gonna lose that one. If your eggplant ain't ready by now or by frost or when the weather gonna ruin it, just chalk that one up. Is that the same for lime quartz in Alabama? Yes, Detrius, yes. Sean says, hi, you're still on. I saw you go live a few hours ago when I was still at work. Love you, brother. Thank you. Love you back, man. Yeah, this is one of those that nobody's going to ever watch again, that we're all in here chopping it up. But it is what it is, you know. You know what I like to call them? Throwaway videos. A throwaway video is a video that you just in here having a good time with people and you talking and you answering questions. This one ain't one that people gonna probably want to come back and watch again and over again. 4 hour long videos. I was good for that. I used to do 4 hours, 5 hours talking. Some people want to watch it. Some people, most people don't. So you know, it is what it is. Long as people get their answers questioned. Long as they get their questions answered, and that too, get your answers questioned. Don't believe me. Do your research. Part of the being the weatherman too, you doing your research for your garden in your area. Don't just listen to everybody on YouTube. Don't. That's why I won't answer your question when you say, what can I grow in South Texas? I'm right on the Mexican border. I don't know. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie to you. I could come up with a whole bunch of stuff I think might grow in Texas, South Texas, but I'm not going to do that to you. You got to do your research about your area. Trust me, it's easier that way. Debbie Thomas led, a lot of veggies in my area are just coming into fruiting, which is probably why some folks are asking to bring it inside. No, that's what I was saying. You're right about that, and that's what I was saying about, I promise you, this has been a terrible year for gardens. Everything did not grow. Nothing was growing at the speed it's supposed to grow. Nothing. Everybody started late. The weather was stupid. And then when you finally planted something, it didn't grow. You saw plants sit there looking stunted like this forever. Then once, like, I've seen everybody's watermelons. People is just now harvesting watermelons, cantaloupes, honeydews. Just now. I got a watermelon plant out there right now just starting to boom. Everything was bad this year. So the thing is, this is part of the gardening game, is you screwed. That's why I said plant all kind of different ways you can. In the ground, in containers. You, Beauty in the Garden, listen, sweetheart, don't be scared to go live. Listen, you gonna always do this. If you, and people that want to be a YouTube creator, here's one piece of advice. I'm no professional, but I do know one thing. You're going to have people that like you, and you're going to have people that don't like you. Just like in life. We all here to support each other, and that's why I started the Greenhouse Lounge, so we can all support you. Even when I can't watch, everybody in here knows I'm listening to you. Either I'm driving at work, or I will let your video play and come back and watch it when I can. But I support all my folks up in here, just like they support me. We can't do this by ourselves. Everybody think that they can do it by themselves. Look where they end up. You can't do this by yourself, just like in life. Stop trying to do everything yourself to get the credit. Say, I did this by myself. Let me tell you something, sweetheart. Beauty in the Garden. That YouTube play button does not just belong to me. I got that 100,000 subscriber award because of y'all. That's our play button. Because if you didn't support me, if you didn't watch my channel, if you didn't thumb me up, if you didn't do that, I wouldn't have that thing. I started the Greenhouse Lounge because I didn't want it to just be Lead Farmer 73. I brought my wife, Lady Lead, in because I didn't want it to just be Lead Farmer 73. I want us to be a family. You can't do nothing by yourself. You cannot rise. Listen, trust me. Oh, you can. But the work that it takes to do it by yourself and accomplish greatness by yourself will kill you. But as a team, as a family, it's a little easier. It's a little easier to do. Do you see what I do here? My content of what I was talking about was over like 2.5 hours ago. outside. But I'm playing off of your questions. I get a chance to keep talking just by you. Not just my audience, my friends. I feel like I'm in the living room talking to my family. So we just all in here chopping it up. That's all. You just be natural and let it roll. Do what you do best. Girl, get out there in that garden and you make you a live video. Let me tell you something. If nobody else gonna be there, Lair Farmer 73 gonna be there. Okay? I do my best. This is a family, and that's what I wanted. A lot of people didn't like that, and a lot of people left. I dig it. I understand. No grudges. But for the most part, this is a family, and that's how I wanted to keep it. Everybody can't do this by themselves. You can't boost it by yourself. I try my hardest to mention names and tell people about other people. Great channels. I'm not the best gardener out here. Y'all see that. It's not what I'm not on here to be the best. I don't want to be the best. I just want us all to be able to share our experiences together. I'm not here to be the best gardener on YouTube just so I can say I'm the best and have people kissing my doggone kneecaps. That ain't what I'm here for. Some people are. I'm not. All I say is be yourself and you go live. It ain't got to be 4 hours. I'm just crazy. You know, go on there, go live for a minute. That way you will learn to get set up, what work, what don't, where your phone need to be, where your camera need to be for Wi-Fi. You know, go for it. I got you. I'm with you 100%. Thank you, Stephanie, for you. I'm just seeing this and put my glass back on. Say, for paying attention to the business that pays you. Thank you so much. Thank you. And that means everything to me, Stephanie. It does. If you don't, YouTube is a vessel. It's what you put in the vessel that's important. If somebody handed you a bottle that said a drink on it, but ain't nothing in it, you keep turning upside down, you got this big pretty bottle, it's useless. It's what you put in the vessel. So everybody keep getting mad or upset because YouTube, they blame on YouTube of, well, they didn't give me my props. They didn't give me this. They cut my channel off. They did it. Listen. Don't blame all that on them. Now, they got a set of rules just like in your house. Your house, take your shoes off at the front door. Whatever your rules might be. No Putin at the dinner table. Whatever your rules might be. YouTube got that. Right? Okay. So your channel is what you put in it. And some people, they don't move forward, and they don't know why they're not moving forward. Because listen, let me tell you something. If everything you put in your vessel don't quench other people's thirst, okay? Stick with me. If I put cola in here and people don't want cola, don't put cola back in that vessel. You want to put what people want in that vessel. Something they can use, something that's going to help them, something that's going to keep them healthy, something going to keep them going, something going to keep them quenched, right? If people want Gatorade, give them Gatorade. YouTube is just the bottle. And I told somebody else this, and I'm going to share this with everybody because it's my truth. Your channel is you. The information that you give is a small part of it. And that's where people mess up, to me, in my own opinion. This is my own opinion. Where people mess up is they say, I'm doing everything right. I'm talking about the squashes. Everybody want to know about the squash. This is what they want. I've told them everything scientific and from the streets about the squash. Why ain't nobody watching my channel? I'm giving them what they want. All this is the label on the vessel. They want you. Your YouTube channel, and that's the part where people miss. Your YouTube channel is you. People want you. Now, if they don't care for you, that's a different ball game. But a lot of this, what people want to see is they want to see you. Because guess what? It's literally thousands of people talking about these acorn squash. It's thousands of people talking about persimmon trees. Part of your channel, unfortunately, just like Hollywood, you kind of got to put a little of yourself in there. You kind of got to take the mask off and show people a little bit of you. And that's what drives your channel. Anybody can tell you how to grow acorn squash. People usually just don't tune in just for this. Some people do, but most of the time, people tune in to see you. Just remember that. And that's where people mess up sometimes. And the other part is, some people just suck and they don't like you. You know what I'm saying? So that's just how it is. So thank you. I just had to get that out because it's simple. Some people don't want to show themselves. And that's honest. Now, I get it. They want to hide themselves. I understand it. Because you don't want that part of you being shown. But you also got to remember, just like in Hollywood, you know, in Hollywood and stuff like that, is parts of Hollywood that people don't want to do. They say, okay, for the next scene, I want you to remove all of your clothes and kiss him slowly. Slowly. Okay. Okay. What's taking you so long? You still have on the bra. You still have on the shirt. I don't understand. Why is she still wearing clothes? Somebody rip her clothes off so she can get to the next scene. I need to get this on and over with. I have a date with a donut. Right? You don't want to get naked in this scene. So you also don't want that $40 million check. You get it? They want to pay you the $40 million to see your junk. That's part of the scene. You have your morals, and if you don't want to show that part of you, that is great, and that's a stand-up option, but at the same time, you ain't gonna get that $40 million check they was offering you if you don't show your junk, because that's part of the movie. You read the script. Part of YouTube is you got to give people a little bit of you. And unfortunately, that's why I say some stuff belong to me. Some stuff I won't show. And that's the part where I ain't making no money because I refuse to show certain things. You understand? That's the part where I'm like, okay, he's not showing. And I'm like, man, I'm good. You know, I find somebody else. Some people, like those people that jump off of houses and eat rat heads and stuff like that just to get a kick out of you, just to get a rise out of you so you can watch a video. Those are the people that remove your clothes. Okay, how you want it? You want me to just whip it out, or you just want me to just wiggle it a little bit? No, none of that. Just get naked. We don't want to see your. See, it's people like that don't mind. The money means everything to them, and some people it ain't. I walk the line. I'm already crazy, so they ain't got to push me too far to do nothing crazy. But it's some stuff that do belong to me. Okay. All right. Any more questions before I get out of here? I know I should have been in bed like 4 days ago. I can't catch channels like that. And somebody else, and I'm sorry because I missed. Where I go? Thank you, Jay Garcia. Thank you, my brother. I really appreciate that. I really do. I was running my mouth so long. I seen all kind of stuff pass me. People with questions. Ooh, a lot of talking too. And thank you again, Stephanie. Stephanie, for you, thank you so much. I try. I really do try. This is it's not easy, but I try. Terry R. Reese says I need to purchase a couple lemon trees. I would if I was you. Thank you, B. I appreciate you, man. Hey, Hist Invest. Mama, daughter, sister cutting up. Yeah, purchase you a couple lemon trees because I'm telling you, for your health and right now, thank you, Renee. Renee Nay. Thank you so much. Thank Broke Farmer 76. You the man, you know you the man. Thank you so much. I just man, we gotta share this stuff, man. Like Miss Kira Mommy of Five said, I'm so happy I caught tonight's live. And I am too, because I ain't seen you in forever. Said Miss Laughing with the Greenhouse Lounge, this hard guava garden family. That's right, we go hard here. We just like to have a good time, man. Paris says, should I wait until spring to order a Stark Brother tree? Paris, y'all hold on, because I'm going to say this. Now, y'all know I like Stark Brothers, but they don't have anything this season. I think this mess that's going on pretty much wiped them clean. So if you find something that you like from them, I say yes, go ahead. They taking it though, pretty bad. Thank you, Jonathan. Said much love, Uncle. I call you that because you my favorite one and my 10 uncles down here in Georgia. We might be related, Jonathan. You know I was in that ATL. Keep spreading that knowledge and bring us together. That's what it's all about, man. Thank you, Bro Farmer said I'm subscribing. Miss Craft says Stark is taking pre-orders for next spring. See, that's my people, but boy, I pre-ordered a lot of stuff, and then at the last minute, they canceled all my orders. They sent me my money back, which they didn't used to take your money first. They only took your money when they shipped it to you. But they took my money right away, and I waited 3 months, and they sent me my money back, which was weird. Canceled my stuff, didn't say nothing to me, nothing. Sunny Day led the brisket videos upstairs. I was clowning on that. You already know. You already know. When are they best bought lemon trees? Anytime you can get them. If you find a lemon tree, get it. If you find one now, get it. Midwinter, get it. Those trees, they don't go to sleep. By next spring, can you take cuttings off OPP and have them rooted? OPP, cuttings off. OPP, that's throwing me off. What's OPP, Stephen Lewis? Aoki said, I got my almond tree Friday and my peach tree last week. I ordered around Mother's Day. Congratulations. Other people, oh! You remember that you was on it. Let me reread that because that's freaking hilarious. Even I forgot about something I thought. Next spring, you can take cuttings off of OPP and have them rooted. Yes, you can. You can. But you might get shot in the tailbone too. You don't want that either. I totally forgot about that, man. You know what? I'm sitting there looking at you. You like, you crazy. I'm the one crazy for making it up. Okay, love those calls going way back. Yeah, y'all took me way back. You down with other, yep. OPP, other people's plants here in the Greenhouse Lounge. Yes. The Miss Lady for real, I just took cuttings from my blueberry bushes today. Blueberries are spread like mustard. I gotta change that. I got you. Okay, got that. I found, lovely lady say, I found low-crop persimmon and pomegranate trees from Ace Hardware. Ooh, really? Where you at where your Ace got that kind of stuff? Thank you, Money Prep. Say subscribe to Beauty in the Garden and Naturals Home and Gigi's Natural Homes. There. Thank you so much because they're good people. And see, you won't find them just on your own. It's places like this. You come to the club, like if you want to meet somebody, You end up in a club or Walmart in the middle of the night. You end up meeting the love of your life sometime. That's just how it is. You find a channel that you like in a bigger meeting place. That's what this is supposed to be about. The Greenhouse Lounge, this is what it is supposed to be. A meeting place where all the gardeners can come, meet, greet, chill, talk, question, share knowledge. Has anyone grown alpine Landon strawberry? Alpine straw. Pine berries. I used to grow them, yes. I used to grow them. The white ones with the red seeds. Go for, wait a minute. Has anyone? If you want some seeds. Hey, B, bruh. Man, you gonna get me in trouble keep doing that, man. I'm gonna have to chill you out. If you keep doing that, man, YouTube gonna get me and you. All right, matter of fact, I'm gonna have to put you on hold, because if I don't, man, they gonna holler at me. All right, because you've done that like 7, 8 times, bruh. And I tried to be cool with you and chill on that, but you gonna get us all knocked. And I done told you about my history, man. I am, you keep do that in the Facebook club. You can sell all the seeds and products you want. But man, when you do it on YouTube, they strike me for it and they'll strike you for it. And that ain't worth it. That ain't how we do it, bruh. Okay, here we go. More fruit trees for me next year. Yeah, I like fruit trees more than I like gardening in the ground, like plants. That's Lady Led's part. Me. Thank you, Miss Mama, Daughter, Sister. I like doing my trees because they give you more fruit, more food in a smaller space. Hey, Tommy Bites, how you doing? The large yellow and black spiders, the banana spiders. It's that time of the year down here in the South. That's what we got. I live in Julian said, I live in South Louisiana and have citrus cutting in a peekaboo cups on the windowsill. It looks like the perlite is starting to turn yellow. Should I move them? Nope, leave them alone. That's just algae. Leave them alone. And they don't even need to be sitting in the windowsill. Not at all. Go put them in see how I got to see my window right here? My stuff will be sitting right down here on the floor, barely getting light at all. They'll take. But putting them in the windowsill, all you're going to do is accelerate the algae, and the algae is going to use up all the nutrients out of that water and that perlite instead of your cuttings being able to root. I learned a lot of that from Rose 5150. That's the woman that taught me how to grow those cuttings. Don't ever think I learned that by myself. That's what the Greenhouse Lounge is about, sharing knowledge. She shared that with me. Just ordered Jamaican strawberry. Subscribe to Beauty in the Garden 20 minutes ago. Good night, everyone. Good night, Carolyn Boyd. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And that's what we're here to do. Thank you, everybody. I live in an apartment and had Rael said, I live in an apartment and had a patio garden. The Most High blessed me and gave me a watermelon vine with a nice watermelon growing. Somehow it accidentally got planted in the ground. Amen. That is wonderful. That is wonderful. My kids just asked me when's dinner. Y'all got me caught up. Look, and you know what? I'm going to go put some ice on these ribs. Hey, Led, haven't been able to catch you in a hot minute, dude. Listen, who is that? Naturally, NC, I've been on here for like 4 hours. Erica Jones. Wait a minute. Vegan Loopy. I can't get my lemon tree to flower. Don't worry. It's going to flower. Don't rush it. Don't try to rush that. Should I bring my ginger plant indoors for the winter? Yes. Bring your ginger and turmeric in. Yes, definitely. They are sensitive to the cold. You will have a pot full of mush or sweet smelling dirt if you don't. Rose F, will you be selling persimmon seeds? No. No, because I don't even know if these gonna have seeds. I haven't found one with a seed in it yet anyway. Let me see. Squirrel stole my ginger. I don't think squirrel stole your ginger. That might have been something else. Getting a lemon and lime tree at Thanksgiving and have been in pots. I'm in zone 10. Can I put them straight in the ground? If you in zone 10, yeah. I wouldn't do it right now. I would wait till spring, but yeah, you should have been put them in the ground. My container is doing so much better than my raised bed garden did in the spring and the summer. I actually have peppers and tomatoes. And you know what? Like I told you about those cement mixers, you don't got to believe me. Just try them. They just work. We got a whole, Lady Leg keep doing these videos, whole back porch garden in those cement mixers. And that's what we've been eating already. Nothing wrong with building a raised bed if that's what you want to do. But if you want to do it quick and get it over with, cement mixers, throw some dirt in them, drill a hole in it, plant some food in it. If you ain't got time to be out there building, it's just that simple. If you just wanted to look a certain way, put them in that shape. You want a long garden, put them in a long row. You want squares, you can do whatever you want with those cement mixers. Thank you, Jay. I'm going to feel better, but boy, these babies is tender. Tender love. Love so tender. Pulling me close to you. Baby. These ribs so tender. Candles, they like the dark. Ooh. Baby. I need some ice. That's how tender these ribs is, son. You got me singing tender ribs, son. Oh my God. Talking about chicken grease candles. Yes. How to fertilize a chicken coop. How to winterize a chicken coop. Love notes. Is that a question? If that's a question, you do not winterize a chicken coop. I'm going to tell you, I asked that question about 11, 12 years ago to a little friend that got me into keeping chickens. You know what she said? I'm not going to use her accent because, you know, everybody's so sensitive right now. She was from the Philippines. But she said, and I want to say it so bad because she said it so sweet. She called me a dummy. Her name was Ann. She called me a dummy. You big dummy. She said, why would you want to heat up a bird? It's a bird. So you don't winterize. And people never think about it. A chicken is a bird. A chicken can handle the cold. They like any other animal. When it start getting cold, they get fluffier and bigger feathers. And when it start heating up for the summer, they start shedding all those feathers and down up under them. That's what that's for. That's what we get. Remember I told you when I be recycling for survival, part of the good thing about chickens is collecting their feathers and they down that they shed off every year. They done with the cold. You don't need to winterize your coop. Now, if you live somewhere in Alaska or something, that's a whole nother ball game. If you live in where it's going to stay below zero for 9 months, that's another ball game. But if you medium, nah, it's a bird. And she showed me, and I felt so dumb because I just never thought about it. You know, think about this. When people up north go turkey hunting, turkeys, I didn't even know turkeys could fly till about 10 years ago. Where do they hunt those turkeys at? In the woods during the cold season. Just don't think about a turkey being a bird or a chicken being a bird, but they ain't no different than little Tweety birds fly around now. I don't do nothing to them, nothing. I don't put no heat lamp, none of that shit in there. I just let them do their own thing. Now I keep their water. I might put something on their water so it don't freeze, but yeah, it's a bird. When she said it, it was an aha moment for me. She said, no, I was about to do the accent. Sorry, y'all. She said, no, you big dummy. It's a bird. I want to do her accent so bad. It's a bird. Bird don't need no heat. Bird make his own heat. I laughed. I stood there like, this woman, she was only about that tall. I laughed like, yeah, I will accept her calling me a big dummy because you just never think about it. You just don't. So ever since that day, I have never thought about how to winterize my chickens or their coop. Let me see. Thank you, Mama Mary. Yeah, don't need no heat, Jay. They don't need no heat. Nothing. All you want to do, to also keep the crit. All you want to do is make sure that your chicken coop is like a prison. That's all. You want to make sure it's secure so critters can't get in. Let me see. Okay. I missed something here. All right, just sometimes we forget nature takes care of itself. There you go. And that's how I garden. I let Mother Nature do a lot of the work for me. And you know something? Mother Nature always make me look good. When y'all say, damn, Led, you growing a mean such and such, I can't take credit for all that. Mother Nature, she got my back. You let her do her part and you do your part, and it just come out good every time. Let me see. Hey, V Solo, it's good to see you in the house tonight. Say, Led, I live in a city, and those big monsters walk the streets here in Boston like they own the town. I'm telling you, they'll chase you. I got a video of me being on my route. I was delivering to this car dealership. It was more turkeys on the car dealership than it was people buying cars. I just sat there, and one turkey just looking back at me. I think if he could give me the finger, he would have. I went from being amazed to wanting to get out and out the mail truck to take some video of the turkey to being totally afraid that he was not scared of me and getting back in the truck and leaving. So, yeah. Let me see. Christmas mosquitoes tearing me up. And let me see. Hey y'all, let me get off of here. Y'all have a wonderful night. Oh, the wild turkey gang chased my daughter in Connecticut. Wild turkey gang. Turkeys, Brett says turkeys and geese don't play. They know, let me tell you something. Y'all seen all the geese to stay on my land. They sleep out here at night. Um, they ain't to be played with. Y'all saw me run up on them that day, but y'all didn't see the part I edited off when they ran me back into the house. That video I did about canning the meat. I ran out there and was chasing them. Did you see them stop right where I edited it at? That's when they turned around and yelled and ran after me. I ran my big ass back in the house. They was after me. I edited that part out. One of these days, you know what I'm gonna do, because I keep all my videos. One of these days, I'm gonna release all of those parts of my edits that I edit out, because it be a lot of horrible stuff that goes on in those pieces I cut out. Good information, but things didn't end up the way I wanted them to. So that was one of them. When I'm like, I ran up on them geese, I said, hey Frank, where my money? Y'all see that? And y'all also seen them. If you go back and look at that video about my first time canning that big turkey, you also see them stop running. They stopped, they screamed in unison, turned around, and ran after me. I didn't release that. Yeah, so those videos always don't go the way I want them to. Y'all have a wonderful night, okay? I'm calling you Led. That's how sleepy I am. Thank you, Neek. We all going to bed. Everybody have a wonderful night. I'm gonna put an ice pack on these tender ribs. Sauce these ribs up. I feel like a big baby. You know, I'm gonna share something with you, then I'm gone. No matter who you are, no matter how hardcore, how gangster, how rude, how evil, when the worst things or the scariest things happen in your life, all of us is somebody's baby. Remember that. No matter what. I think if people watch me fall off that ladder and they heard me, you yell for your mama. I yelled for my wife. I didn't even call her name. Baby, help! It sounded like I was yelling that all day because it felt like I was falling for hours. But no matter what, when you're in your worst situation, you about to crash or you about to get hit, you turn back into a baby. You turn back innocent. You turn back naive. The reason I say that is sometimes, man, in this world we going through right now, just go back to that innocence, man. Drop your guards, drop your shields, stop being a butthole, man. Just we all need help. All right, that's it for me. Cause I know I turned into a big ass 250-pound baby the other day. You should have seen how she walked me in the house. I felt like I skinned my knees off my skateboard. I wanted to cry, but I didn't want to see me cry, you know. I still gotta be like the dude and stuff. Thank you, everybody. Y'all have a wonderful night, okay? Peace. And I thank everybody for hanging out with me this long. This was another long one for the record books. I had a ball talking to y'all and answering questions. And some of y'all came in, wanted to stir stuff up. Kira Mommy 5 is good to see you. Tommy Bice, how you doing? Good to see y'all. Y'all enjoy it. Y'all have a nice night. And I know this video will not be seen again. We just all had a good time. I hope y'all had a good time. We was in here for the long haul. Thank you, Miss Craft. Thank you, Ray L. Said we all we got. That's right. That's right. GHL. We all we got. I know. That's that scene right there that hurt everybody heard. Like, damn, that was cold, Nino. Damn, CMB, baby. All right, y'all have a wonderful night. I got to go get ready. I'm drinking tea tonight. Thank you, guys. Lair Farmer 73 in this long video. I love you. Good night. Yep, Shirley Butler. I'm going to say this. You missed it. This might not be one of them ones you want to come back and watch for about 2 or 3 hours. Just a long haul right here. You might want to put some headphones on and listen to it like a vlog or something. This ain't one. Good night, everybody. And for my friend Beauty in the Garden, we all here supporting you. If anybody is thinking of starting their channels, you will get support here. We are here to support one another. Whether we watch it or not, we will let you get your stuff going. We'll help you. Ain't nobody gonna be rude. And don't be worrying about a few of the doggone trolls to come in. You look past that. We'll be the first ones to help you get rid of them. You ain't even gotta focus on that. We'll take care of you, okay? Get that doggone video going. We got your back, Ma. Anybody in here else that want to start a channel, start that channel. You got information just like everybody else. Some of y'all that's watching me right now got so much good information that the world needs to hear. Some people might think it's corny. Some people love it. Some people need it. Some people, how many times in the comments right there tonight, somebody said, I needed to hear this. They didn't have to say that. They said that because maybe something I said, maybe they did need to hear, whether it was about how you take care of your wife or mind your own business or something. Sometimes You got something that somebody just ain't thought about, even though you hear it every day and it's nothing to you. So I say become a creator. Put what you know and put what you got out there so the world can see. You never know, man. Never know. 1 minute, I was just a dude with a YouTube channel, and the next thing you know, this. Talking about flowers and plants and food, especially if you're young. Do it. Do it. All right. Y'all have a wonderful night. I love y'all. Good night. I'm going to try to answer some of these. I see y'all emailing me right now. I'm going to try to answer some of these emails, then I'm going to turn in. Everybody have a wonderful night. Thank you so much for everybody. Everybody. I cannot do this without you. You know that. All right? Live Home 03. If I say that again, I'm going to puke. Live Home 03. I love you. And I'm out.